Steel 2 Morning Show.
Good evening, everyone. Sorry, I was cleaning house.
Were ya?
Yeah, I'm fucking cleaning house, baby. I was on this morning. I'm like, fucking show with the goddamn snow and the doing shows other places. I want to be back in my fucking studio. So on and so forth. And I'm just bitching and I'm complaining and I'm like,
We're trading war stories.
yeah, Matt and I, oh God, that got me fired up. Matt and I are trading war stories.
Yeah.
And this morning, I'm just bitching. I'm just complaining. Because now, like, April and I are going to be stuck in different places tonight because she wanted to go to Litchfield and split wood. That is not a euphemism. She wanted to go help her parents.
Wait, I thought that's what she was doing all weekend, splitting the wood between your
All
and
these
Ricarda's
different
wood.
people. Yeah, all of them.
Yeah, she's splitting yours and Ricarda's wood.
So she goes and does that. And then she's like, it's fucking bad here again. And I'm like, I know. I didn't.
Dude, it's dog shit everywhere.
Dude, her parents have they do the chopping wood thing.
God, dude, why do they still?
For
Aren't they old?
Furnace. Yeah.
Why don't they stop?
So she
Be
goes,
old. Use your retirement to buy heat.
So she goes and does that because she's like, because of this snowstorm, they're having a hard time doing that and whatever. She goes, I'm going to go help them. And I said, I got to fucking do taxes today. I got to do some paperwork shit. I got to do all this. And she's like, you stay here. And like the house, like the laundry is piled up, obviously, because we haven't been home. And I'm like, I'll be a housewife. You go chop wood, Paul Bunyan, and I'll do the show. And she gets up there. I kind of knew she wasn't going to be able to do tonight. But now, like, tomorrow morning's up in the air. And, like, this morning I spent the show going, like, fucking show. Like, we used to have so many advertisers. I had to fire everybody. Fucking down to our fucking fingernails profit-wise. Just sucking a dick. And I'm, like, missing last night by 150. And I'm just like, I'm fucking commiserating with the audience. Which you've been a fan for a decade. Pretty normal thing for me. I forget that it's the internet and people are retarded. And you have a whole hate army out against you. And they're like, I personally invested in this guy failing. It's not going to make you feel better. When I fail, and I will.
Yeah.
It's going to be over at some point. You're all going to be right eventually. Like Melton fans, you'll be right eventually. This can't last forever. But now...
No, but you keep pulling it off.
I do. I am, and I think that bothers them. But they'll get their way eventually. I'm 956-0 against them, but they just need one win. They're waiting for it.
That's what gets them is you openly tell them how much you're just barely fucking pulling this off. And they're like, he's going to fail. He's going to fail. They're so hopeful. And it never happens.
Which, by the way, what they don't understand is that when I say we're barely pulling this off, it's a miracle fucking genius move on our part. A morning radio show from St. Cloud, Minnesota for 3.5 years has used as its audience has paid not only for me to make a living, but my wife as well.
Yeah.
That's fucking insane. There is no Patrick Melton who can say that. There's a Kevin Brennan who can say that. There's none of those people that come after our show that can say it. We do better than all of them. But I'll say this. When you have those days that I've had for the last 10 years where you go, it's fucking over, it's done, I'm finished. They're like, no, did you see? He said that it's going to be done. It's the turn, and he's turning, and it's over. And you're like, faggot, you don't know anything about this show. Nah. I've been this psychotic for a decade, probably longer. I've been this crazy. It's over, it's all over, it's finished rant, that's probably a quarterly rant for me.
Yeah.
I would say once a quarter, it's over, and it's done. And then guess what happens? The same old shit keeps happening, and it's not over. So, I'm sorry, I will be getting rid of you if you're going to be a cunt. Like this Josie Wales guy.
Yeah.
I'll just see you later, cunt face. Go fuck your mother. How's that? How about suck my dick? By the way, also a once a quarter thing, me shouting at people who hate me. Sometimes I entertain them. Other times I go.
I feel that was more when you were on the radio.
Right. Sometimes when I entertain them,
yeah,
I go, what the fuck are you doing? These people aren't your friends. Yell at them, call them cunts, and get rid of them. Mm-hmm. That's the way to go. That's the way you used to do it.
King Yeti gets it. I'm a cunt all the time, he says.
Cunt all the time.
Exactly.
I'm wearing pink sweatpants.
I was going to wait to throw you under the bus for that. Damn it.
If you don't think I'm falling the fuck apart.
Speaking of laundry being done, you haven't got to that yet, have you?
No.
Pink sweatpants, boy.
A full dryer and a full washer. Shit needs to get moving. Yes.
So I know there's a size difference between you and April. Like
about 9 inches, motherfucker.
Those are not her pink sweatpants.
No, her dick's 6 inches long. That's the 3-inch. Never mind. But anyway, yes. So when I do that, and then people jump in the chat, they're like, oh, he's vulnerable. Oh, I hate him. Oh, I'm going to go in his chat and I'm going to be a cunt. If I'm in a bad mood, why would you be a cunt? Then you're gonna lose your access to me. You don't want to lose your access. You don't want to get banned. If I'm in a shitty mood in your cunty, you're gonna be gone. If I'm in a great mood in your cunty, I might play with you.
But that's when they like to attack more. So I don't.
They're dumb.
It's just their nature. It's their nature. Yes, they are dumb, but that's what they do.
They don't have a strategy. They're fucking retarded. That's why they lose all the time. You know how long ago I would have been gone if it wasn't for people like Melton and the subreddit people? I would have been gone a long time ago. I would have failed. But you guys keep propping me up and making me look better by being retarded. It's amazing. I think I've been trying to kill my career, and all of you keep it alive. April is leaving for Ricada because he has more money. I'm on your side, Aaron. Yes, that's the other one. It's all. They're just.
Is it over?
It's over. It's over. Done. We've been getting divorced since the day we got married. I can't believe it. It's remarkable.
You know, I went through a really long divorce. You're beating me. You're beating me.
Mine's taking years.
And you're still living together. That's
and
weird.
We're living together. Not really. She's secretly gone.
Yeah, right.
And she's got
another here tonight.
And she's got another job. That's why she's been missing shows. She's been missing the shows because our life is a fucking mess.
No. Based on what you told me before the show, that's not true.
We're trying to catch up and clean up on horse shit. That's what it is.
It's all pleasantries. What are you talking about? Everything's going great for you.
This is where I don't belong on the internet. Because like I said, the radio audience understood. Oh, Aaron, he does this from time to time.
Yeah.
The internet's so retarded and spurgtastic and autistic.
You can't do this.
You can't do this from time to time because then they go, he's cracking, he's losing his mind. People on the internet do this all the time.
People go through cycles, though.
Yeah. People on the internet do this all the time. I've heard them do it with like Brendan Schaub and other people. They're like, he's done, he's finished. It's like, do you fucking retards get tired of yelling done, finished, and the person just keeps on going? You look like an asshole. So when someone's losing their mind like this, sometimes they're doing it for two reasons. One, they're only temporarily insane. That's me. And two, they're just trying to get it off their chest.
Gotcha.
That's all. Hey, guys, with that, give me a fuckload of money, because if I miss another goal, I'm going to be sucking dick to keep this show on the air.
Not mine. Don't say that shit while I'm around.
Anybody who will give me $10. Want to help me hit the goal? I'll suck your dick. You think I want to get a fucking job? I love doing this. I don't like that I suck at it and people don't want to watch it anymore. That fucking sucks. No, give us a bunch of money, though. 195 away from 930. And if you guys knock out last night's failure, tragic, epic failure, we made $50. When we make $50 in a night, you understand, I'm like, I could have taken the night off.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. So give us a shitload of money because I run on money. I beg you for money. I'm begging you for money again. Let's settle something real quick.
Yeah.
I begged you yesterday. I begged you back in 2021. I'm going to beg you tomorrow and the next day. So don't be surprised when I beg you for money. Don't point out he's begging for money. Yes, of course, perpetual state of such.
Yeah.
That's how you have a Market 200 morning radio show and you're able to keep it on the air on the internet, is you go, alms for the poor. So click on the PayPal, click on the Streamlabs, Super Chat membership, and I mean all of you, right now, do it. Knock out this fucking goal tonight. I'll do overtime for you, and then I'll feel like I've put a little distance between my children and the streets. How's that? And that, by the way, not me joking around. Seriously, give me money. Fucking hell, I want to keep this thing on the air. All right. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good.
You know, you and I were talking before the show, and it felt very cathartic.
Uh-huh.
It actually made me feel liberated to do that rant just now.
Huh? Yeah.
There's been snow. Yeah,
Yes,
Redbird says you can't argue with dishonesty. I'm the most honest cunt motherfucker on the fucking cock-sucking internet because everyone else is a fat lying cunt. And I've been telling you they're a fat lying cunt because they're suicidal, they hate themselves, they latch onto other shit so they don't have to look in the fucking mirror. I've told you that about all of them. You don't fucking believe me because you're all autistic and retarded. And then when I'm fucking right, I scream like this and I look crazy. I'm sweating and I just showered. I'm a normal fucking guy who decided to do a show on the... I'm not. I'm a normal fucking guy who decided to do a show on the internet where honesty is not rewarded and being a faggot retard is the currency of the day.
Oh.
Paul R. Nelson says, give him a Midland gift card, then help him out. I can't because we're not going to mail it out in time. That's a joke. I'm just being silly. That's a joke. That's a joke.
I don't think you should have a Midland gift card, Aaron.
No, I shouldn't be able to use it.
No.
Grape Ape with $2 says, Matt, he's failed. That's why you're on tonight. No. That is not what I'm saying. How dare you? And by the way, you guys need to be adding zeros to those. Because I'm better than everyone you listen to. Who's more entertaining than this? And number two,
exactly.
I deserve it. I'm a good man. Pay my taxes. Broke about even on the taxes.
Oh, good.
This year. Yeah.
You won. If you break about even, you win.
Oh, not the business. That lost a fucking shitload of money. Steel Toe Media got its fucking clock cleaned. But that's okay. That's what you want if you run a company. You want to be able to claim a loss. Yeah.
Okay.
Do a little accounting, you know? You do your accounting. You do it right.
Mm-hmm.
You know? You use your, here's what you do.
Yeah.
You run it as close to zero the whole year.
Yeah.
Okay? And then you go, well, you talk to your accountant and you say, I work out of my home. And they determine what percentage of the house is used for business.
Uh-huh.
And then you throw that on there. And that's what you get to lose. And that's what you get to report. Knock down your claimable income.
There you go.
Beautiful. So, yes, Steel Toe lost a fun amount of money this past year. So knock out that goal. All of you who think he has these fucking goals every day, I swear to God he's getting rich. Suck my ass. Matt and I were talking shop before the show. There ain't no getting rich for guys like us. Yeah, shop.
Shop.
For an axe. Fucking. I'm
shoveling some lime.
You know what the grossest part about begging for money and then having people hate you for it? Like having people like dedicate hate for you? I'm better than all of them combined. That's the problem. If I saw them person to person, I'd hold their nose.
You're a terrible fucking person, and you're also correct when you say that.
I'd hold their nose and I'd fart in their mouth and I'd slap them in the face and go, you're not going to do a fucking thing to me. I'm better than you. And then go, oh, you're coping. I love days like this. I hope we hit the goal today. If we don't hit the goal today, I'm probably going to just fucking drink myself half to death. Imagine Matt being the sane one, says Phoenix. How are you tonight?
I'm good.
Oh, fucking great.
I'm pretty good.
Dub with $2. Thank you, Chelino, for $1. Says, what the fuck? You begging for money? Yeah, it's not a surprise. That's what I mean. Like, if you sit here and you go, this guy begs for money. Yes. Today, tomorrow, and the next day.
I mean, I got my shit I can rant about, but really, compared to what I learned before the show, I'm
right.
Seeing, you know what? I'm doing
Judging
good.
by what you heard.
I'm doing good.
Let me ask something. Judging by what you heard before the show, on a curve, how well am I keeping it together?
Yeah, you're doing all right.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Now, if this was just a normal day, normal human being, what would this look like?
You're struggling.
A breakdown.
Yeah. You'd be struggling.
But judging by what I told you, I'm doing okay.
Yeah. If it was a normal day, I'd be asking, do you need to talk to someone?
I just need to make sure nobody leaves the house because I'll be by myself. It's not a good place. No, I'm just kidding. I'm teasing. I'm teasing. Skeezy says, Aaron may not be getting rich, but Country Hearth is getting loaded off his show. Hey, Benny, maybe if you fucking got back to me and you brought E-Cig Lounge back to the show, maybe then I could, have a little breathing room between me and the streets. My plan was get Benny and then get 2 more. And then for each one I can drop like $40 off the goal every day, which would be fucking sweet.
Or you could buy $40 for the bread and queso.
Yeah, and keep the goal where it is. Fuck these people. Mrs. Portland with $2 says, for your, then he puts wife in parentheses, and your family for ramen Menton. Thank you. That's very kind of you. That's being very generous on a budget. And I appreciate that, Mrs. Portland. You're very kind. So click on PayPal, click on Venmo, and give me an obscene amount of money, or we'll just go the rest of the way. Not rest of the way that way. I mean, just keep losing our mind. Chris, thank you very much for $100. We appreciate that. Look at $100 coming in on the PayPal. Very cool.
You could have just deleted the one.
Yeah. You want to fucking do this part? You want to fucking do this?
No, but if it gets you worked up and keeps you yelling, I think everyone is happy.
That's why I have Matt here today. If I have April here today and I'm yelling like this, women get not scared.
They get womany.
But they get womany about it.
They get womany.
And it's understandable.
I'm like, fuck it. Keep them yelling. This is great.
Well, look at this. Now we're $90 away from tonight.
Everybody watch Aaron melt down.
Oh, by the way, we're 2:40 away from going until 10 o'clock because if we make up last night's fucking disaster,
gotcha.
then I'm going to give you guys a little extra time, if you will.
I'm going to be up extra late.
Chelino says, bald guy leaning away from you like your woman does. Why wouldn't you lean away from someone who's doing this? You act like leaning away from someone who's shouting.
If I lean towards him, he'd be saying, look at that fag leaning toward the gay fag leaning towards him. He's got a head like a penis leaning towards Aaron.
Did you, I don't know if you got to listen to the show today. Did you hear Hitler in English?
No. I only get to listen sometimes at work.
Gives you a little interesting insight.
Oh.
Like he goes too far in the speeches.
No way.
But like
not Hitler.
But his general complaint when you hear it in English, you're like,
got good points.
I mean, I didn't say that. Sage with $2 says Sam's Choice Coca-Cola Fund. Thank you. $5 from Loaded Wrench says here's half my taxes. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Dead Game says those $high jalapeno corn dogs, not those shitty old plain ones. We hit the goal. I'm going to have State Fair corn dogs.
Ooh.
Thank you very much. SH says it makes me anxious when you're really yelly with April. Not going to lie, but in general, you're pretty entertaining when you yell. That's just it.
Yeah.
I'm not being terrible to April.
No, you're just
when I
yelling,
do that,
and it's part of what you do. The microphone's in front of you.
Here's the problem. I do that,
but
she's a woman, so it looks like Frankenstein drowning someone.
She gets womany about it. That's not a bad thing. Women are supposed to be different than us. They can be womany. It's what they should do. They have the thing they do. We have the thing we do. We can scream and yell sitting next to each other And I'm not looking at you like, oh, this guy's fucking Jesus fucking Christ.
Hey, Matt, hold on. Balls deep with $6. So that's 85 away.
Grinch Girl, it's going to be a late banging tonight.
Sid says stop yelling.
No, don't stop yelling.
So we're 11 in. And we've cleared out last night as well because Chris with $150. Guys, we're going till 10 tonight. Steel Toe's been rescued by an awesome audience.
I'll take credit for that.
Mike Seaver says, how did it go from 190 to 90 with no mention of a $100 donation?
He mentioned it.
What the fuck? Do you understand?
I even corrected him. You could have just deleted the one.
He's another guy who wants this show to die.
Well, fuck him. Fuck him.
This Doom Clone guy?
Yeah.
You know what I say? Go fuck your mother. You're gone. Mike Seaver, done entertaining you. You're gone. This is fun. This is old radio, Aaron. Internet Aaron was like, I'm going to play with the trolls. Fuck them in their cunt. And by the way, make 14 other screen names. But make them similar to the last one, so I know you're a cunt. So it's easy to ban you.
Uh-huh.
How about that? All right, guys. So 10. We're going till 10 o'clock tonight.
Yes.
Let me tell you something. I did not think this through. Do you know why?
Why?
I don't have near enough shit to talk about until 10 o'clock.
Well,
so
I'm
this
here.
will be really fun.
Well, fucking wing it.
Check it out, bro.
What?
Pink sweatpants.
Yeah. Oh, I'm well aware.
My-
that makes me. Why do you think I'm leaning away from this guy? He's in pink sweatpants.
My Kumia shirt. Oh, by the way, anything you guys contribute to the show tonight, that goes towards tomorrow.
I got another YouTuber shirt on too. So there.
Oh, look at that. There's Toad Climbs Mountains with $5. Thank you, buddy. That $5 is going towards Tomato. Pally Wally. You guys want to throw in more money? I ain't fucking stopping you.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I love it when people tell me, I just sent this on PayPal. I'm like, good. That means when I hit refresh, I won't
There'll be something there.
There'll be something there. That's pleasant.
It won't be a blank screen of depression.
If you ever see me doing this on the show and then I go, that's because I just hit refresh on PayPal.
I've seen it.
Oh, hey, Never. Guess what? Bringing up that name, fucking gone, buddy. Sorry. That's hilarious. You know about my previous life. That's fucking crazy. Can't look that shit up. I'm so fucking glad. Matt and I were talking before the show. I can't talk on the show, but Matt and I were talking before the show.
No.
Oh, God.
I'm aware of what not to say.
Yeah. No, we weren't talking about anything like family or former family related.
No.
I was just talking about how much fun I have. Sometimes I go to Ace Hardware. I just go in the splitting mall section. Fucking look at those. Because April's out splitting wood with her parents.
Yes. I mean, how satisfying
is
that?
And I just go,
to
God.
take that fucking heavy blade and just drive it through something.
I take it and I drive it through the block of wood.
Oh, what's
and
really
it's
fun
satisfying
also,
when I drive it through the block of wood.
The other end of it, right?
Yeah.
The flat end.
Oh, you can bluntly hammer a
you
log.
get a melon, right? A melon. And you take the flat end, you just fucking smash that melon.
No Pen 15 Fathead says, can I ban Paul? Yeah, I mean, if he's gonna be a cunt like that, yeah. If he's gonna mention that shit, absolutely. If you're gonna mention
laundry room,
if you're gonna mention people who have been
just
horrible,
temporarily,
if you're gonna mention people who have been awful, then yes, you're gone. Paul R. Nelson says, do it, cunt. Fucking hey, No Pen 15 has my permission. Sid says later, Paul. Oh boy, Sid wants him gone too. Wait a minute, Sid, do you want Paul gone? Because, Sid, if you want Paul gone, he's gone.
Go home to mommy.
Cerberus with 17-month membership says, evening, gents. Been a while. Oh, Pen 15 did it. Oh. Hey, Paul. I bet you thought you were untouchable. Oh, too bad.
Everyone's saying bye, Paul.
Wow, the audience hated it.
Wow.
He said, oh, no, Pay Pig wants me gone. Oh, Pen 15 just deleted his message. He didn't delete Paul.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we'll see. I was giving no Pen 15. Oh, Pen 15. No, that's better. Don't ban him.
Just time out him every now and then.
No. Don't even time out him.
No?
Do you know what he's been doing?
What?
Deleting individual messages.
Oh.
That's funny. I like that. That's humorous. I like Paul. I'll say this. I like Paul. I think he's cool. I think he's funny. I think if he does shit about like evil people and he brings that shit and it's like not show related, it's like personal shit, then yeah, fuck him. You should be gone for that. You shouldn't bring that shit in here. I don't do it to other people, so I feel confident in forcing it when it's about me. I have no problem with it. Ryan Watson says, you guys still here? Sheesh. Okay, which one of you titty milking camel fuckers drove the ship into the bridge? Way to go, tinsel tits. We're going to watch. There was a, what do you call it? Sped up version of the. No, Kmart ready. I'm not going to. You know why? Because it's fucking personal and it has nothing to do with the cock sucking fucking show. How about that?
Oh, boy.
Fuckface. There. Now we can be friends again. All right.
All right. You got that out of your system?
Here's what happens. When I get into that mode on the show,
I
get really addicted to it, and I want to be that guy for a while.
I'm good with that.
So there's that.
Entertaining.
Right? I don't know. Sid says, I'm kidding. Paul's fine. Well, we just killed him, so sorry about that.
Can't you unkill him?
Crunchy, knock out tomorrow's goal, and we're cool. We're all caught up. Matt and I are going till 10 tonight, if you didn't know. We still got another 2.5 hours left in the show. You want to call April?
It's a long one for me here.
Yeah.
Give April a call.
Let's call April. Let's see what
Talk to that wood-splitting bitch.
Do you want to talk to Keanu today, or are you nervous around pretty girls?
No, I'm not nervous around pretty girls.
I love how I'm calling my wife and I didn't ask you that. What a piece of shit. What a fucking asshole. All right,
I have a pretty girl at home. I'm not nervous.
Ooh. What are you, poking?
I plan to. Now I have to wait till fucking after 10 o'clock.
You don't have to be here. You can abandon me like a terrible friend.
Like your wife did.
Available.
Oh.
What? The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at this time.
Her mailbox is full. That's a euphemism.
Oh, boy. Uh-oh. That's not good.
That mailbox is being filled up, sir.
The turn. Kmart Ready says, you're aware I'm Paul. Oh. Burnside says, Steve C says Aaron's cute when he's mad. I'm fucking adorable when I'm mad. Are you kidding?
That guy says Matt got old. Fuck you.
Yeah, you didn't get old. You looked like shit for years.
Yeah, I look better now than I did 3 years ago when I was married.
That happens.
It does happen.
When you the second one's rule. I can tell you that.
That was my second one.
Oh, sorry. Third time's
maybe it's the third time.
Third time's a charm. You ever think maybe it's you?
Yes, every day.
I met the last one. It wasn't you. She was remarkably no fun.
Oh, yeah, I know.
She was remarkably unimpressive to be around. See, I want to talk shit about yours because I can't about mine.
Oh, you can about mine.
Okay.
Just don't use a name. That's all.
Yeah.
I mean, and then there's the
Jason. Sorry. Oh. You had stubble. It was scratchy. Burnside says this morning's show was pathetic. This morning's show was fucking good. Get a job at Starbucks, do push-ups, and stop drinking Goislop, Aaron. Hey, Burnside, I'm still here. I'm still here. Knocked out the goal and last night's too. I'm still here. Crunchy with $20 says Goose Fraba. Hey, cunts, you may hate me, but I ain't going anywhere. Call it whatever you want.
It's so
You're
appropriate.
still a retarded cunt.
Pink sweatpants right now.
Yeah. I am a mental patient at the moment.
No, if you were a mental patient, you'd be in those comfy tan pajamas they have at the psych ward.
Oh, they have those?
Oh, they are comfy.
Are they for sale?
I don't know where. I'm sure somewhere, but they are rather comfy, actually.
They killed it. Yes, we did kill it, MSO. The audience is awesome for this show. Danger Aaron is on the case. Gay stuff. Sid says, this show has me fired up. Gonna go knock out 20 push-ups. Yes. Theron says, Matt rebuilt an entire Corvette for this bitch. Who got the damn Corvette? Oh.
That's a long story. She did, but trust me, worth it.
She got it?
Worth it.
Fucking lit it on
if
fire.
I don't want to go, I'm not going to put all the details of that out there like that, but worth it.
All right.
I'm going to say fucking worth it.
Fair enough. It is. I always tell people about certain things.
Fuck that Corvette. Worth it.
In certain things, in certain parts of life, people will ask you about certain things. And my answer is always cost of doing business.
Yep.
Cost.
You know what?
Of doing business.
Fucking worth it. I tried. I tried being the fucking nice guy. Let's not do it the fucking nice way. No. Let's get fucking stupid about it and spend a whole bunch of stupid fucking money. I didn't get the Corvette.
Hey.
Worth it.
You know, if you're lucky, they become vindictive and jealous. And I'm not talking about myself or anything else.
No way. No, I don't know what that's about at all.
I just know this about other people. I know that if you're lucky, they get vindictive and jealous that you're doing well after it's all over and done.
And you're happy and you've moved on with your life.
And they'll drag you into court and steal more of your money.
Oh, so gonna be worth it.
Not me. I'm talking about my cousin. My cousin has
me.
one. Yeah,
for me, it's gonna be worth it when it happens. Worth it.
Sometimes I just never mind.
Fucking great.
If you guys aren't having fun, I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, fucking A. God.
I feel like Anthony, like I remember an episode of Opie and Anthony where Anthony said something. And I'm going to say this too. I have a long memory.
Yes.
And there's going to be a day where I'm not obligated for anything.
Uh-huh.
And if I'm still on the air.
Uh-huh.
Oh, is my cousin going to rue the fucking day?
Oh, oh boy.
Boy, is my cousin going to rue the fucking day they ever crossed me. And by the way, if you're a cousin of mine listening to the program, I'm not talking about... I'm going to have family members calling me after the show like, dude, what the fuck did I do? No.
What's your problem with me, bro?
Anthony once said, when I'm not obligated to anyone anymore, he said, I'm going to fucking let loose.
I believe he did.
And he did. He still does.
Oh, yeah, he does. But no, once he could talk about, once it was all done, did he fucking let loose.
Oh, it's going to be. Like every time something happens where you go, Joe, motherfucker. Every time that happens, you just go, you file it in the back of your head.
Mm-hmm.
And you go, you have no idea how hard you just made this on yourself. Like you have no idea. Like my whole thing in my life was peace and away and gone and nothing.
Move on. Let's just move on.
And you just couldn't. And every time it happens, you're just like, all right, save it. You know what I say in my head now? Save it for the book.
Oh, okay.
Save it for the book.
I'm not writing a book.
I'm a better writer anyway.
I can barely read. I'm not going to write a fucking book.
If I wrote a book, I could probably sell one. Unlike my cousin. Unlike my cousin who gets to write fake books and not sell any of them. My fucking stupid cousin. My cousin Chris is a retard who writes books. He fucking can't sell any, but he gets to tell people he writes them. Aren't I good? My cousin Chris is a retard. And by the way, if my cousin Chris calls me, I'm not that cousin Chris.
The other cousin Chris.
My other cousin Chris.
Yes. Yes.
Who's a piece of shit. All right. Allegedly. In Minecraft.
Oh my God.
All right, let's get into some things tonight. Kate Fallen the Great says, "Oh shit, that's a deep burn."
To your cousin.
Aaron Kampf of an autobiography of Aaron Imholt. Tin Man Taylor says these fucking cousin stories are gold. Oh, I got some cousin stories.
Who's fucking their cousin?
I got some cousin stories.
Oh. Okay.
I have a cousin who's probably the most sociopathic, evil piece of shit you've ever met in your life.
No way.
I have a cousin who I swear to God is so manipulative that when I used to hang out with this cousin, they used to explain to me how they were going to use how much of a nice person a certain person thinks they are, so that they can get them to do certain things. And then you realize when you don't hang out with your cousin anymore, oh shit, that cousin is now doing the same thing to me with other cousins.
It's a really weird trait for a guy to have.
Yeah.
It's a weird male cousin you have.
I'm waiting to get a text message that says, all right, that's enough. That's probably enough. Chelino says, I'm getting a refund on my super chat. Oh, no, what'd you do, Chelino? I said thank you for the $1. First of all, you gave me a fucking $1. I don't need you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm being a dick. I'm being a dick on purpose.
Oh.
You know how I was begging this morning? And I was like, oh, please, the show's failing. It still is. Nothing got changed. We just got some breathing room tonight. That's all. Theron Busey says, start Savage Thoughts again.
I can't. It's not. It won't.
Red Fox Mad says, Aaron is funny. His family is going to be calling him now. Well, they should. I was talking about my cousin.
Yeah, you get me here for now. That's the way it's going to be. Maybe someday I'll do something else, but it's what you get for now.
Is this empty?
Yeah.
It won't
Life's
be.
a fucking bitch right now.
It won't be for long.
Do you need me to be your April and get you a drink?
Can you come back inside of 3.5 minutes? I'm teasing. I was only kidding, honey. I was only kidding.
Are they in the fridge? In the kitchen?
Yeah. No, I keep them in the toilet.
Some people keep them like in a fridge in the garage sometimes.
Those people are.
There's a fridge, by the way, on your fucking porch.
Those people weld. Yeah, there is a fridge on my porch. That's a gift for someone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Did I just spoil it?
Yeah, one of my swinging partners that I'm fucking. What genre of book did this cousin write, says Kmart Ready? Drama. It was an action. It was like, what do you call it? Suspense, like a Tom Clancy novel?
Yeah.
One of those.
Oh, okay.
It fucking sucked. Nobody bought it. They did a deal. We're like, yeah, fucking write the book, retard, and we'll print it as it's ordered. And then nobody orders it. And they're like, good. This fucking retard gets to tell people they write books. We don't have to print any of them. It's fucking sweet. Red Fox Mad says, any Venmo or PayPal donations yet? Yes, a fucking ton of them from everybody. We knocked out today's goal. We knocked out last night's goal, the whole deal. Would you go get me a fucking beer?
Crunchy wants me to comb your hair too, Pumpkin.
Matt, can you get a drink? But he also needs to run a comb through his hair quick. No, Kmart Ready. Why would my retarded cousin write that kind of a book? That's stupid. Yeah. Today is a great day for Matt is here. Yeah, no, it's absolutely. I love having Matt here. Red Fox Matt says, let's go, everyone. Donate to Steel Toe. I got to keep track of what's coming in here because you guys are over and you're into tomorrow to $20 already. Thank you. All right, Jake and the Hudsons. Wow, that was fucking fast. And you got two of them. Yeah. That's great. Why don't I open them and I'm piss all over my
don't
pants.
Open the one that tipped over. Call them your fucking tits, fatty.
I was gonna
Sticking with the theme here.
I was going to say you're right until you got really fucking mean about it. Jesus. Steve C says, Aaron's har is stupid. Oh, Hardy har, retard. Shut up, Steve C. You fucking invalid. Probably his legs don't work. I hope he's in a wheelchair. I hope his family spits in his mouth. I really do. I hope he gets treated like garbage by everyone who pretends to care about him. I want bad things to happen to Steve C. I want misery.
Jesus.
I want misery visited upon him in life. I don't want to do anything bad to him. I just want him to have the biggest unlucky streak ever. And just like I want him to fall in inopportune places that lead onto sharp objects.
Has he really done that much to you?
He's fine. He's just kind of a smart ass. I don't mind him.
All right.
We got off on the wrong
fuck him.
Piece of shit. You
fuck Steve C.
SH says, you usually have to pay for someone to spit in your mouth. I'm giving Kmart Ready time to run to Reddit with he's like, oh, I bet you wasn't really talking about his cousin. Wow. Look at you, fucking Sherlock Holmes, with your fucking retarded nose. I ran out of things to be retarded.
Sherlock Holmes is Jewish?
I hope not. I like him. Kmart Ready, who is Paul R. Nelson, says, what about that asshole Paul R. Nelson? What do you want to happen to that cunt? Let me tell you something about Paul R. Nelson right about now. I hope he loses his next election to Ron Kine. Steve C says, I have 4 kids. Thanks, Aaron. I hope they hate you. I really do. I hope your kids grow up and think you're a secret gay F word. And they're just like, I'm not going over to my dad's house for Christmas because I'll catch him sucking a dick. They're ashamed of you. And then I hope you're actually not gay. I hope they think you are. And the tragedy of it is you just sit there alone on Christmas waiting. And then you have like a girlfriend of some sort. And you keep telling her, no, my kids are going to be over for Christmas this year. So don't touch the food. The kids are coming. And they don't because they're all making excuses with each other in a group text how not to visit you because they think you're a homosexual and they're going to catch you sucking cock.
How do you go into this so deep so quickly?
But you're not. You're actually with a woman, and you keep telling this woman who just met you like 6 months ago, and this was your first time with the children and the family, like, no, my kids are coming. Now you look delusional, and she thinks you're retarded, so she feels awkward
She's
the rest of the
questioning,
night.
who are those children in the pictures on the wall?
Exactly. He doesn't have children, or they all died in a car accident, and they've been coming to dinner since 1997.
And she realizes, wait, he's not in any of the pictures with them. Those are just a picture of random kids.
Those are stock photos.
Yeah.
He never took those out of the frame. He bought it that way.
Broke into someone's house and stole their family pictures.
Exactly. So, Steve C., quiet with your 4 kids who don't love you. Get out of here. What'd you do to them? Why don't they want to come see? Why do they think you're gay? I don't understand it. Kmart Ready
sucks dick. That's a good reason.
I don't want to go see my dad. He's insatiable. Keeps putting fucking oblong objects in his mouth during dinner. He thinks it's funny. The rest of us get uncomfortable. I love you, Steve C. I hope you have a sense of humor. And if you don't,
fuck you.
I hope you go down the basement stairs and they're too steep. You fucking step on a roller skate and do a header off the concrete. You fucking waste of space. All right, let's. What? Is it Mean Aaron Day?
0 to 110.
Should it be Mean Aaron Day?
What do you mean, should it be? Is it? Is it? Yes, it is. It's a should it be. It is.
Steve C says, you'll never get another super chat from me. You cried earlier about how you had to hang on to the few fans you have left. You are a loser. I'm a loser. My kids still come to my house without the fear of cum being on my chin. You know, sometimes when a single dad has his kids, he's got to wipe cocaine, off his nose, make sure it's not there. You got to wipe your chin when the kids are coming up the driveway because you don't want them to see poor daddy shamed in the eyes of God from his tawdry, secret homosexual relationship he's been having. So take your $2 super chat, Steve C., and shove them up your gaping asshole. I like Steve
Now
C.
give another $2 super chat so you know you're not a joke.
Right. Hey, Steve C., let us know there's no hard feelings. You know what I love about these people? They'll sit in the chat and troll me all day and just be dicks and assholes and everything else.
Yeah.
And then I go, I hope you step on a roller skate and crack your head open. They're like, you're so mean. I'm never giving you a super chat again. It's like, you've been sitting here begging for you've been begging for my death for a year. And then I say something that's never going to happen. And you're like, Aaron's mean.
They've been also not just begging for your death. They've been begging for your attention. This writing to you on the chat is begging for your attention. You give them attention and they go, well, no, fuck you.
Steve C.
You got the attention you wanted.
Steve C. You're so insane. I think you're going to take me to court for the next 4 years. For no reason. Other than you're insane. Red Fox Mad says, I like this hyper, Aaron. Awesome flow to the show. Toad Climbs Mountains with $5. Says, Aaron is on fire. 5 more since I won't be listening live tomorrow. Steve C says, keep reading my free chats, bitch. I will. Keep sucking oblong objects in front of your children because you're insatiable until they don't come by for Christmas. Once they're 13, Steve C, they can decide where they go. And there's going to be a lot of quiet under their breath, I want to stay at mom's, in your future. I promise you. He's so upset now. I'm having a good time, and he's just getting mad. Why would you talk shit in a chat? If I talk shit in a chat and someone responded to me that way, I would laugh my fucking balls off. I'm like, this is fun. I like this guy.
Right?
Yeah. Like, how do you not love the guy who's doing this to you? Lifeless Jean Benet says, I love Aaron, but I want to destroy him. Just called me his cousin. Oh, my God, yes. I understood the intricacy of that joke. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. Oh, what's wrong, cousin? Upset that someone else has got me and you always did? Maybe you should have treated me better, cuz. Hey, cuz, I thought you moved on. Shouldn't you not be obsessed with your cousin anymore? You lunatic. My cousin, Chris.
Yes. Sometimes cousins just can't focus on fixing themselves.
So the cousin has to project and try to destroy those around
God,
him.
Cousins are so good at projection. Oh, my God. That fucking word right there. Holy fuck.
Dude, if it has a vagina and you say projection, I automatically assume you're right. I'm like, wow, that doesn't clearly tell me what you're thinking.
Mostly, there's exceptions. Mostly, yeah.
Almost all of them.
Almost.
Yeah. In fact, if you assume that about one you just meet and you get to put money on it each time, you probably won't need to work.
Yes, because even when you lose, your wins will far outweigh those losses.
Right.
Yes.
That's how gambling works.
Uh-huh.
Cerberus with $5 says, at least I know who to call when I need my truck engine suck started, Steve. Yep, Steve will suck on that tailpipe and fire that engine right up. Steve C says, keep making up arguments. You're fucking weird, dude. You're right. The guy doing this for money and yelling at a guy for sitting in a chat obsessively when he could be hanging out with his 4 children and sits here for free and goes, I don't like you. And then he sits here and obsessively rips you apart for being a secret homosexual. You sit here and take that. 4 children. At least I have an excuse. Mine are gone at night and here during the day. What's your excuse? Tuck in those sweet little cherubs that you've got. Or are they too worried that they'll discover Dad's glory hole if they move the New Kids poster? Steve, you can't call me weird. I'm getting paid to do this. You're sitting here for free being abused by me, and then you keep writing in the chat, entertaining the rest of us. I love that. I love a guy with 4 kids. Who's doing this for free. He goes, you're fucking weird, dude. You're right. You know what we said about
being entertained, dude?
You know what we said about projection, Steve? What are you, a bitch? What are you, a chick?
It's more projection.
He has more? When's the last time you hugged your children before bed? Saturday night? It's really not that long ago.
Ooh, that sounds like,
there's guys who are with their kids 100% of the time and they work so late they haven't kissed their kids goodnight since Saturday. I think I'm doing all right. Oh, and then Steve wants to use the fucking actionable word. Somebody lost. Somebody lost, and they're a little upset. Sid says, I'm from Southern California. We're all gay once in a while. Creamy Goodness says, do me next, do me next. No, I have to be motivated. I can't just do it for no reason.
Right.
Cerberus with $5 says, at least I know who to call. Oh, yeah, that's right.
You did that one already.
Remember Steve's gay, and he suck starts your kid?
Yes.
Where are your children, Aaron? I told you, they're not here at night. Jesus Christ, Steve, do you not hear? Are your ears clogged with cum?
That's part of
Did Jamal come over tonight and the kids had to go in the special room because you and your friend needed a little extra time to play billiards? And you had to take his 8 balls in your corner pocket, you fucking rubber butthole son of a bitch? What happened? You gargle a little too much?
Oh, boy. He can't comprehend the fact that, there's like joint custody.
He doesn't understand that.
No, he doesn't. My kid's not at my house tonight.
He's having a tough time.
He'll be back on Thursday.
Mikey Two Milk says it. He goes, what are your ears all glued up with cunny juice? I asked you a question. I like Steve C. He's all mad and upset now, so he's just lashing out. Read the message in PayPal, Aaron. I love shows with Matt. I miss Matt being a second mic on the show. Matt is awesome. Thank you.
I fucking am.
What message on the PayPal?
I don't know.
Is there a PayPal? I love PayPals.
There's no PayPal.
What the fuck are you talking about? Give me more money. All right, I got a lot of stuff to talk about today.
Any PayPal message you read when you saw the thing?
I could sit here and beat the living shit out of Steve all night, but really he's not.
We can come back to it.
We can go, you know what?
He'll be around later. He's entertained. He's not going anywhere.
Steve, I got to tell you this. I will come back to you. Don't feel hurt, honey. Daddy will come back. Which, unfortunately, you say to your children, and then they shudder. Like, oh, no, his breath's going to smell like bleach again. Let's go to Wrestling Otaku. Because you're gay, Steve, and you don't have the fucking balls to tell your children. All right. Wrestling Otaku made a video. Do you remember Wrestling Otaku?
Unfortunately, not really.
He's the big fat wrestling guy. He's the big fat.
I've seen him on your show. That's it.
So Wrestling Otaku made he made a fuck up and he got his channel taken away.
Yes.
So there's no more Wrestling Otaku channel. So he made a new channel. Now the problem with that is you're going to get that one taken away too. YouTube does eventually find these. And so Wrestling Otaku made another channel, and one of his first videos, this was really cool. Message for the folks of Steel Toe Morning Show.
Ooh. Nice.
Yeah, right? So he made a video for us. I haven't watched it yet. But I think it's about time we check in with the O-Dog.
All right.
And see how things are going. By the way, you and I...
the O-Dog is up to.
By the way, you and I only have 2 hours left.
Nice.
How's that for killing an hour?
Fucking A.
Just shouting at Steve for being a cum bubble gargler. Ready for my impression of Steve at Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I'm here.
You want second, kid?
Because he's got gravy in his mouth. Oh.
Oh, sorry. You went for subtlety. All right, let's see what the O-Dog had to say. And if it's boring, I'm going to be very upset.
All right, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Russell Otaku back here on the...
Doesn't it look like an Arab is holding an AK-47 right off camera?
Wrong with his fucking fingers?
It is odd when people have short, stubby fingers.
But
it's alarming.
The knuckles, like...
Oh, how wobbly and
fat.
wrinkly they are?
Where the knuckle is skinnier than the rest of his fat fucking finger.
It does look like he jammed all of them playing basketball, doesn't it? Do you ever do that? You ever play like basketball or football and jam one of your fingers and it gets all fat down here?
No, like, I'm not athletic.
I used to jam
I don't play sports.
I used to jam my thumbs all the time. You'd hold them up and one would just look like that.
Huh.
Great story, you fucking idiot. What are you, Steve C? Maybe he should be hosting the show. I'm sorry. All right, let's watch the O-Dog.
Four Shooters channel back with this little video. It is now officially Monday, March the 25th of 2024. Hope you all are having a good one. So I did say I wanted to do more content here. So with this video...
That's right. And when you ask Patrick Melton, when you want to do more content and you have nothing else going for you, talk about me. Nothing draws like the toe. Nothing draws like the toe. Isn't that right, Patty Patty?
I want to do something that I haven't done in a while. And I'm going to give a little...
Do sit-ups? All right, let's play this game. You want to play with me?
I guess.
Oh, big boy made big sneezy. Oh, and another one.
It's always two in a row. I'm good.
All right, you want to play? You want to go now or you want me to go first?
You go first.
All right.
I want to do something that I haven't done in a while.
Say no to seconds. You ready? You got one?
I want to do something that I haven't done in a while.
Run on the elliptical. Wait, you don't run on the elliptical.
Now you look as dumb as him. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
I want to do something that I haven't done in a while.
See my dick. All right, your turn. You got one?
I'm bad at these.
Oh!
Shut up.
All right, here, I got another one. Ready?
Video. I want to do something that I haven't done in a while.
Run on the elliptical.
Fuck you.
I want to do something that I haven't done in a while.
See the first number of my weight start with a 2. All right, hold on.
This video, I want to do something that I haven't done in a while.
Not have to buy 2 tickets on the airplane.
This video, I want to do something that I haven't done in a while. And I'm going to give...
Eat vegetables.
With this video, I want to do something that I haven't done in a while.
Drink a diet soda.
I can do this.
Yeah?
Here we go.
Yeah?
Ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
This video, I want to do something that I haven't done in a while.
Check my blood sugar. Your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This video, I want to do something that I haven't done in a while.
Get my blood pressure under stage 2 hypertension.
With this video, I want to do something that I haven't done in a while.
Get my BMI under 40. All right, should we continue on?
Yeah, we should.
And I'm going to give a little...
Wait, no.
Wait,
no, the audience gets a chance. All right, you do one, then we're going to see what the audience says.
This video, I want to do something that I haven't done in a while.
Get back into a C cup.
Walk it down to a C. Let's see what the audience says. Let's
stand up.
Test his blood sugar. Oh, I did that one.
Yeah, you did.
Stand up.
Ankles on his fingers. Yes.
Touch my toes. Eat healthy. Lose my virginity. Look in a mirror. Breathe without a machine.
Blood pressure under. Yeah.
Their blood pressure under 140.
Yeah,
We stole that one too. Sucker punch Aaron badly. Wear a shirt without gravy stains. Mike Erb, tuck your kids in. He doesn't have kids.
No.
Post a video. See an actual vagina.
Oh.
Make eye contact with my cat while masturbating.
Jesus.
Shower. A lot of blood sugar jokes. I thought I would be the one who thought of that. Be able to wipe without using half a roll of toilet paper. Look, sometimes you make Boilermaker chili. Eat under 4 pounds of salt in a day. How do we miss this one? Exercise. That was an easy one. Run on the elliptical.
Yeah, run on the. God, I'm fucking stupid. God.
Stop.
Yeah, that's why Savage Thoughts isn't on anymore, because I'm fucking retarded.
Amanda Hugginkiss, stop sweating after walking 5 feet. Hutch Not Starsky, go a day without shitting my dad's cum out. No, that would be Steve C., not Wrestling Otaku. Kmart Reddy says, by the way, he has merch. You should wear his shirt on the show. I would love a Wrestling Otaku shirt. That would be great to have one of those. All right, let's
climb a flight of stairs without being winded.
Yoga. All right, let's go ahead and see what Otaku has to say.
So I want to do something that I haven't done in a while, and I'm going to give a little, I guess you should say, call out or shout out to a certain channel, a certain pair of individuals, whatever have you, that do a little morning show. That
whatever have you is not a phrase. What have you is a phrase. Whatever is a phrase, but not whatever have you.
That'll do a little show that I've had some interactions with in the past. So this little shout out goes.
He better be nice. If he's mean to us, then this is okay. But if he's really nice to us, I'm going to feel like a fucking asshole. He's already used the word little, and I know it's a little show and everything, so that's fine. But take it easy, you little fuck.
To Aaron and April M. Holt of the Steel Toe Morning Show. My old buddies at the Steel Toe Morning Show.
No. I apologize for saying you were going to not eat an entire cake. That is my fault, and I've been mean and nasty and terrible.
I just wanted to say, what's up, guys? It's been quite some
What up, Knuckle?
time. I know I lost my main channel, and it seems like, it kind of seems like ever since I lost my big channel back in February, back last month, you guys have kind of forgotten about me. Like,
well, yeah, what am I supposed to do? Play content you don't make?
When you disappear, people forget about you.
Right.
Trust me, I know it. I know it.
Hey, I noticed that ever since I stopped doing things, you've stopped seeing the things I do.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Yeah. That would be correct. Try to make me feel fucking bad.
No mentions, no references, no nothing. It's like,
what was I, your publicist?
I did put out there that
I've heard about him more since his channel disappeared than when he had a channel, because you talk about it all the time that his channel disappeared. You have not.
Guten Tag and Heil Hitler. Apparently, we are living in Nazi Germany.
Exactly.
And it's like to these two, I vanished off the face of the planet.
That's what happens when you lose a YouTube channel. You don't exist anymore. Pat Dixon doesn't exist.
Stop
you lost
putting
his YouTube
out
channel.
Content. You did disappear. You're only in your living room on your couch.
Almost as if they were just using my name for clout. I mean, I don't want to suggest that, but that's what it seems like. That's what it appears like.
What was I supposed to do? Fucking go to your house and see if you're okay? Go to Uber Eats and order you cereal from a fucking grocery store? What was I supposed to do? Hey, guys, you guys want to talk about Wrestling Otaku? What do you do? Well, nothing, but you want to talk about him?
Find out where he lives, buy a plane ticket, go do a sit-down interview in his living room.
He's going to do a call-in spot for us. We're going to talk Ravens today. No. It seems like ever since I lost my channel, you guys stopped talking about me, almost like you're clout chasing or something.
So start a new channel.
And he did.
Yeah.
Now you have a new channel. Now we're talking about it.
There you go.
Jesus. How can a guy with like 10,500 subscribers be using a guy with 300 subscribers for clout? Explain this to me.
So I'm a part of one of...
Nambla.
Oh, Jesus.
Hold on.
So I'm a part of...
a sleep study for apnea.
It seems like. That's what it appears like. So I'm a part of...
Jenny Craig.
So I'm a part of...
something that's not a gym. All right.
One of their I guess you could say friends, fan bases, whatever have you. Little Lemmy, I'm part of her Discord. And, you know.
Oh, shit. Little Lemmy, who fucking hates our guts because April wore a bikini. I'm having a hard time figuring that one out. I'm not trying to say that anyone has mental illness.
It's internet people.
Yeah. I'm not going to say anyone has mental illness there, but for the grace of God go I. But when you see a beautiful woman, and let's put it all on the table.
I will say, you do have the argument of it takes one to know one.
That's true. Huh?
You got that going for you.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? I will then. You're mentally ill. You need to get yourself checked out. You don't have it under control like me.
Oh, yeah.
You fucking bitch! So here's what happened with Lemmy.
What happened with Lemmy?
And she can struggle with this all she wants. She can deny it. Yep. Whatever. It's cute. A woman far more attractive than her put on a bikini and went on stream.
Mm-hmm.
Lemmy can't wear a bikini on stream. She can't pull it off. People will insult her. They'll make fun of her. They'll say nasty things, and it would hurt her feelings. Mm-hmm. So she projected, as we said about women, through April, all of that, and said, the show's changed. It's just terrible, and blah, blah, blah. Really? Aaron being a fucking poon hound who wants to stare at women's tits all day? Oh, yeah, he's really changed course.
Right. Yeah.
Sorry that I've actually got a hot one now that I can...
I post in there periodically, like, you know, infrequently here and there. And
sorry to all of them who aren't my cousin. You were all relatively attractive.
So far, what I've looked in there, whenever I check in, I don't see any real mentions of me. So it's like, what's up, guys?
What?
Like, what's up, Aaron? What's up?
Yelled at you.
What's up? He just said you don't run on an elliptical. Which is actually true. None of us run on an elliptical.
Oh, you lipped on an elliptical.
Yeah, you just ellipped.
Forgotten about me? It's like, I'm still on YouTube. I'm still around, as you can see.
You know what? Sometimes the world moves on without you. I can speak from experience. My show died. Everybody else moved on. It happens, bud. It's okay. You're fine. And look, now you're back. You're back here. You're starting over. You're doing it again. You're not gone.
So we still have thousands of people who like used to listen to the show on radio who still watch it now.
Yeah.
And so I still go around town and people, you know, notice you and they're like, I love the show, blah, 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 this and that. One of the worst ones to get is when you go around town and they recognize you and you're like, oh,
and
they're
like,
and they go, I used to love your show.
Yeah. Where's your show now? Like, what the fuck do you mean? I've had someone say it. He still does a show? You didn't listen to the fucking show then if you don't know that. How did you not know where to find him when he wasn't on the radio?
Fairness, radio and Twitch, I've been banned on 2 platforms since that guy started listening to the show.
This person didn't even know you went to fucking Twitch.
Oh, well then.
I'm like, he was on Twitch in my garage.
I was on Twitch while I was on the radio.
Well, on the radio, right, but it transitioned to my garage when the radio got tossed aside. No, the old "you can't fire me, I quit." They wanted to fire me after I gave them all my social media and streaming services. Yes,
so I'm like, why don't
they would have done?
I'm like, why don't I just save you the trouble?
It would have been a week of, no, we changed our mind. You're fired. Now we got all your shit.
I was like, I will copyright the name. I will keep all the streaming stuff, and I will kindly fuck off.
And it's like you've completely forgotten about me. Like I'm hurt. I'm heartbroken.
That's just heartburn. That's indigestion. You had too big of a meal. You'll get over it. It'll be fine. I told you no ice cream for dinner. It was going to cause problems. And did you listen? No.
That pain in your left arm is not heartbroken. That's a heart attack.
Yes, that's totally different. There's a tightness in my chest. That's hypertension. It doesn't feel right here. That's a blockage. That's called a potential widowmaker heart attack. You need bypass surgery. Why would you want me to talk about you? I'm just going to be mean. I can't help it.
Because it's funny.
I don't want to be this guy, but you're fat, you sound dumb, and I'm mean.
Because the Steel Toe Morning Show is no longer talking about wrestling otaku, man. That hurts me, man. That hurts me. Actually, it's not that big a deal. I was just putting on a little bit there.
Oh, you had me going there. Holy shit, I thought that guy was really upset for a second.
And we still shit-talked him the whole way.
Dude, you got to have tits and a vagina for me to care if you cry. And even then, I'm just like, did I cause it? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, fucking good. And if they're like, no, I'm like, oh, let me make you feel better so I can,
I see your eyes are watering. What's your vagina doing right now?
I see your eyes are watering. If I fix it, can I finger pop you?
That's what you call acting. But
oh,
yeah,
wait. Look at fucking Kevin eats a lot of bacon over here. Look at Brad Peach Pit.
Oh.
Trying to think of actors' names that you can use food at.
So, Steel Toe Morning Show shouts out to them if they happen to catch this video.
I did.
Just to let y'all know, and just to let their people know, I am still alive. I am still on YouTube.
A damn Jew boy.
Do have a channel now. We're approaching 200 subs on my main Wrestling Otaku channel. And, of course, I got this channel, my group channel, 4 Shooters, which you guys should already know about. I'm pretty sure that they've done a video in reference to something that I posted on here about sometime last year. And also, I got other channels as well. I got my anime channel and all that. But I'm still alive. I'm still on YouTube. So, I just wanted to give them a little shout out and, just mention them, whatever have you here in this video. And just say, hey, what's up? I'm still alive. I'm a homo.
That's what he meant.
So, yeah, man. Anytime you want to, just be sure to check out the channel, check out the accounts, hit me up. And April, because the pussy ain't shit. Hit me up anytime.
He's got spittle. That spit that like.
Yeah, you can't hit on my wife with spittle on your lip. That's
you got this stringy spit that goes from your fucking bottom lip to your top teeth. That's not.
That's like Steve C hitting on April when he's got cum on the corner of his mouth. You can't be doing that shit.
But anyway, I just want to throw that out there. But anyway, so
living in the gay world.
So be sure, as always, to subscribe to the channel.
The beat is for me. The beat is for you.
Sparky gave some.
All right. I shouldn't shit talk him. He has more hair than me.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
All right. So we're checking in with Wrestling Otaku. He seems like he's doing well.
Clearly, he's keeping it 100, yo.
Phoenix says, I forgot you had the fire alarm drop. Fuck you, Aaron. I love it when people think that that's actually. Oh, Kmart Ready had a good actor named John Eats a Lot of Ham.
Oh boy,
that's actually really good. Oh, was there more? Just John Eats a Lot of Ham? Oh shit. Kyle says Aaron's queso order was on that Baltimore container ship. You fucking guy. Lemmy's face is on my bottle of iodine, says Jake Nuts. Kmart Ready says, you'll be crying when you make his Burying a Jobber series. Are you kidding, Paul? I'll just be happy when I'm called a jobber. Means I'm on the radar. Oh boy, I might have a tapeworm. I'm hungry again. How long until it gets me skinny? Well, it's nice to see Wrestling Otaku again.
Yeah.
Sam Crow says, I thought people should know the mayor of Baltimore spent the federal funds allocated for roads and bridges on illegal immigrant housing. All right, in fairness, I don't think there's any amount of money in the world that would have taken that ship. And by the way, as I look at the sped up footage,
that's a dumb comment.
That looked like the ship, like, purposely took out that bridge.
Well, do we know what happened?
He was going, and then he made a sharp turn, and then crashed right into the fucking bridge.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
Kmart Ready says, hey, it's Kmart. Paul is an asshole. Oh, yeah, that's right. Paul's an asshole. Kmart Ready is all right. By the way, we are I think we're $30 into tomorrow morning's goal. And you guys knocked out last night's, excuse me. Happy Plague Doctor with $5 says Otaku misses us. How cute. Yes, we're 30 into tomorrow morning, which if April can't make it back, if the weather's not good enough for April to make it back, I will be doing tomorrow's show solo. Kyle says, I heard the chirp during an amateur interracial porn fucked my stroke up.
Dude, I heard that chirp. I was watching one of the fucking judge shows because I have such an exciting life. I watch there's Judge Judy or Judge Mathis or something. They're playing like
if you heard a chirp, it was probably Mathis.
It might have been. But they were playing like a recording of a phone call, like a voice message, right? And the person's yammering, you hear in the background, beep. I'm like, no fucking way it was that. And the person keeps going and going, beep. Like, fucking happened 3 times in the voice message.
Why can't...
It's real. It happens in real life.
Why don't black people know about this?
I don't know.
Like, and how do they get so comfortable with it?
9-volt batteries are expensive.
Oh. Don't I know it? I just bought 6 of them because all of mine started going out at the same time. Like 2 of them went out, and I was like, I ain't getting caught with this shit. I'm getting 6 of them.
Oh, my God. How hilarious would that be? You sitting here doing your show, and one morning all of a sudden, beep.
Oh, God, I'd never live it down. Ever.
Ooh, I have an idea.
Yul Gibbons, help Bubble Popper out.
I got an idea.
They said, first time watching the show, 15 minutes, I had to turn it off. Asking for money every 3 minutes and blocks people. Weird energy. Admit it, Bubble Popper. This is not your first time watching this show. You came in here with an agenda.
Fuck you, Bubble Popper. We ain't for you.
That's right, Bubble Popper.
Go fuck yourself.
We don't do a show for Bubble Poppers. Go pop your bubbles somewhere else, you flaccid dick. My lost interest. What's up, buddy? I love your work. He says, watching for free without guilt is my favorite. You should watch for free. I use a lot of your content.
Yeah.
And even when I'm not using your content, I'm watching a shitload of it. So that's nice. Danny Polachuk made a new sketch.
Yeah?
Once again, Danny Polachuk, out of his fucking mind. Thank you, Gray Duckling, for gifting 5 memberships. Hey, guys, let's do that. I think.
What are we doing?
Why don't a bunch of you gift an irresponsible amount of memberships? Ooh. That would be fun. How about that? Irresponsible amount of memberships. Our memberships are definitely down from usual. So let's gift a whole fuck ton of them. Okay. Gray Duckling gift. I challenge you to gift an inordinate amount. Like a ridiculous amount. Like if you're having a night where you're like, I'm not really doing anything. What should I do? I should gift memberships to Steel Toe. And just keep cranking the number upwards until you're like, this feels weird. And then roll with it. It's totally
Weird's a
fun.
good feeling.
Yeah. We're $40 into tomorrow. Gray Duckling gifting to Drew, Dropkick Murphy's Oil Soap, SH, and Stuttering John's Fingernails, as well as, wait, that's only 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who the fuck got the 5th one?
Who the fuck?
All right.
The fuck?
Let's gift those memberships, if you will. So let's go to Danny Polachuk's latest, a message from Rabbi Schmucky.
Rabbi Schmucky.
This is gonna.
Schmucky.
I have news for you.
Yes.
This is gonna be bad.
Okay.
You know, Danny Polachuk is Jewish.
Okay.
A lot of his anti-Jew stuff is kind of poking fun at anti-Jewish people.
Okay.
But it's hard to really see that without watching a lot of his content. So if you watch one of these one time, you'd be like, this is the most anti-Semitic Jew I've ever seen in my life. Rabbi Schmucky, let's meet him.
I'm ready.
From Danny Polachuk.
Forum, everybody. It's America's most famous Rabbi, Dr. Schmucky Boteach. You know me as the leading Jewish voice on all things sex. I make the ladies wetter than a bowl of matzo ball soup, and I won't apologize for it. A lot of you Candace Owens supporting anti-Semites have been tweeting at me nonstop with vile and hate-filled messages, saying you'd love to sit down and have a chat with me one-on-one. Well, now you can. For only $1.80 per minute, you can...
I was like, wait a minute, where's the Jew joke coming in?
Yes.
Directly to me, Rabbi Schmucky. No topic is off limits. Call 1-900-SHMUCKEY and talk directly to me, Rabbi Schmucky. Accept no substitutes. Have questions about sex, foreign relations, foreign sexual relations, Israel-Palestine, the economy, what Michael Jackson was like, or do you just want to...
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Your hatred for Jews on me. I've been drinking Christian baby blood since this moment, so I can handle anything you've got. Who's the attention whore now, Jeremy Boring? The Rabbi Schmucky hotline, 1-900-SCHMUCKY. That's 1-900-SHMUCKEY. Hope to hear from you.
Is that the guy, is Rabbi Schmucky, I'm not getting the joke. Is that the guy who dressed up for Purim as the, like, super Jewy guy? Like, as the stereotype of a Jew? I don't know. Yul Gibbons says, first time watching the show. Are these guys brothers or something? Thank you, Yul.
All right.
Los Federales says, ever seen Chewbacca? Oh, now everybody's doing the first time watching bit. Kyle says, first time watching. Does the steel toe ever make an appearance? Chelino says, first time watching. Does the show get funny?
No, never. Never. We just scream and yell.
Which some people find funny. So I guess you could say the funny part is incidental. It's not intentional.
It's like a car wreck you can't look away from.
We don't mean to be funny, but sometimes it does happen.
Mm-hmm.
If you watch the video, they lost power and could not control the ship. The lights went out on the entire ship. Is that what it is? Okay, so the ship lost power, and then it just cruised right into the fucking bridge and just took it down in no time.
Fix your ghetto-ass ship. What's wrong with you?
Mikey Two Milk says, first time watching, where's Randy K? Hey, we have audio from the ship.
What we do?
The power did go out.
Ooh, all right.
We have audio from the ship just before it crashed into the bridge.
Breaking news.
Oh. Cis Trans Am says, first time watching. Is this just an Ow My Balls ripoff? Is Matt poking his butt in the air for a specific reason? Are you farting?
What am I doing?
Were you poking your ass in the air?
No, I don't know. I'm
Optic Nerve says,
kind of fidgety. I'm not like overly like I move a little bit.
Optic Nerve, first time watching. Who's the fat body in the Kumia shirt? That's not very nice. It's not very nice. Even with the power, it was still going to crash, says Vince McMahon. Why, was there a woman driving it or something?
Has to be. Women can't drive.
We do have an update on that. Apparently, 2 people have been found. 6 people are still missing. Only 8 people were on the bridge at the time of the collapse. That's a fucking small miracle right there.
No shit. Wow.
8 people.
I was thinking about that today. I mean, at least it was the middle of the night, so you hope no one's going across the. But could you imagine you're driving across a bridge? Your kid.
You're driving along. Sorry, go ahead.
You got a kid in a car seat or a booster seat thing, like strapped in the fucking back seat, and now you're in the fucking water. How shitty is that?
That is how crashing from a bridge into the water goes.
I know. So fuck the asshole whoever caused this. I don't know how to even think about that.
2 people have been found. 6 people are still missing. So we're just going to go ahead and assume 6 people died.
Yeah.
I honestly, if this happens and only 6 people died, that's a win.
We're doing good.
How many people died in the 35W bridge collapse? Like 7?
I don't know.
How many people died in 35W bridge collapse? I think 7 people died. 13. Okay.
Wow.
So 13 people died from that bridge going down. And it looks like, what did it say? 6 are going to die from this thing if they don't find any more?
Yeah.
I mean, that's... I hate to say it this way, but that's pretty good. That's not a bad number.
I almost died in the 35W bridge collapse.
Did you really?
I was driving over it that day.
I
drove over it that day before it collapsed.
I fucking hate it when people do that.
Before it collapsed.
Well, of course you drove over it before it collapsed.
Before it collapsed, I drove over it.
Nobody drove over it after it did.
I wasn't driving over it while it collapsed. I drove over it before it collapsed.
Dude, I didn't.
I literally did, by the way. But yes, I'm making that joke. Like, yeah.
I was there.
I almost died. I could die. I didn't.
Oh, wow.
I didn't.
This is way more of a tragedy now that it's almost more about you.
I didn't. It has nothing to do with me. I didn't. It didn't affect me.
I almost died after the bridge collapse.
Because you would have driven over it at some point?
No, because I fucking jumped it, bro. I drove, and they tried to close. They tried to close it down.
Uh-huh.
I brought this sweet jump ramp that I made.
Oh, I thought maybe there was one of those flatbed wreckers there that was tipped up because they're going to load a car.
I GTA 3'd it.
Yeah.
I put in the cheat code for no gravity.
Uh-huh.
I hit the hydraulics just as I was going off the thing. Suck my dick. I got it. Kmart Ready says, I drove after it after I was in the General Lee. Hey.
Well, so did 9,000 people, Matt. Exactly. That's my fucking point. I'm being those 9,000 fucking people.
There's so many people. I
almost died. I was driving over it that day. Everybody drove over it every fucking day. You weren't on it when it happened. It doesn't fucking affect you. Shut up.
Cody Thompson says, first time listening, is this an extension of the Johnny Rock show?
Oh, ouch. That one hurts.
Hurts my feelings. Stevie J says, first time watching. I think these guys make a lovely couple.
Aw. I mean, He does wear some cute pink sweatpants.
I'm wearing pink sweatpants tonight. Actually, this guy's name on YouTube is Steve C. George says, first time watching, does that guy have a receding hairline or an advancing forehead?
I know. They must be talking about you because I don't have any hair.
That is the test between optimist and pessimist. Cheesy Grin says, first time watching, the chubby chick in the pink skirt forgot to wax. You saying I should?
I gotta have my girlfriend powder
balls.
my forehead next time. It's pretty shiny. It's bad.
What, that or the joke?
Yes.
Which one? Hey, guess what? You've got an hour and a half left.
All right.
I'm killing time. By the way, we're doing
hour and a half till my dick's wet. I'm going home to get laid.
There's drive time.
Okay.
They're going to think that you're fucking
hour and
me in the
45
butt.
minutes till my dick's wet. Sorry.
Sandikin says, first time watching, is this Lex and Terry? That hurts. That really hurts my feelings. You piece
Wait,
of
your
shit.
butt's wet?
That's kind of what I was getting at. Like, you're like, oh, my dick's going to be wet. And I'm like, well, my butt isn't going to be wet. Although Boilermaker chili.
Uh-huh.
You ever stick a middle finger in an asshole and feel bad? Yeah, but then again, you use your thumb, right?
I mean,
So, like, when you go like that, that's worse than the middle. I was listening to a Patrice O'Neill joke, and it's fucking gross when you listen to a joke and you relate to it. If it's a dirty, like it's filthy. Talks about putting a finger in a girl's asshole.
Yeah.
And he was talking about how a guy wouldn't eat asshole. And he's like, what's wrong with you? You won't eat ass. You'll eat pussy, but you won't eat. That's an insult to her asshole. She keeps it clean, blah, blah, blah. He goes, you ever put your finger in an asshole? You know how close it is to her pussy? He goes, if you're fingering a bitch and you put a finger in her asshole, you can snap your fingers. He goes, you ever feel that when you got fingers in a girl and then you got one in her asshole? And then you're touching each other? And I'm like, yeah, that's fucking, I always think about that when that's happening. You ever rub the top side of your cock with your thumb while you got your finger in an asshole? That's always a weird feeling. You know what's weird is you put your thumb in an asshole and then you feel the top side of your dick going in and out. You're like, for some reason in your head that equates to her really liking it because you can feel your own dick. You're like, oh, she's got it. That's got to be something that's good. I don't know what that is.
It's just this hard poking sensation internally. She's drying up as you do it. You're like, oh, she fucking loves this.
The first time,
feel her tighten up. No, she's getting dry. Yeah. She's not getting tighter.
The first time I put my finger in an asshole, it was my high school girlfriend, my first one.
Oh, I was going to say your own.
And and that was the weirdest. That was the weirdest fucking thing to me was that I could feel my dick.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't know you could do that.
It's right there.
But now I want to do the snapping fingers thing. I think for the snapping fingers, what would you have to do? You have to go thumb in vagina, middle finger in asshole? Or could you? I mean, I guess you could. No, because you got to have the middle finger facing up. So you have to go middle finger in the vagina.
Like the 2-finger bowling ball
thumb
grab?
in the asshole, and then...
It's like the 2-finger bowling ball grab.
Yeah. I'll call it the pussy anus Thanos grab. That's what it'll be. And that's what I'm going to do. I'll stick a thumb in April. I'll stick a middle finger in her, and then I'll go, I am inevitable. And then I'll snap my fingers. That's cute. That's romantic. That's how you keep marriages alive, by the way, is by spicing it up like that.
And then you'll get that fucking look for shit. It's not going to go well for you. I'll just say
This is my impression of April when I put my thumb on her asshole. What the fuck are you doing? Like, I just want to go back to the good old days. That's all.
Loosen up. Have a sense of adventure.
Yeah, come on. Let me in that shit cutter.
Oh, God.
All right, I want to watch this. I want to see.
What are you watching?
The audience says that the lights went out
All right.
in Georgia.
But the lights are on. It's lined up. The lights are on well as lined up with it. Is it not like...
No, the lights are out. Can you see most of the lights on that? There's like a headlamp kind of a thing. There's like an emergency floodlight on, but everything else. Oops.
So where are I got to see where the lights are on. God, that fucking bridge.
Right. Oh, for those days where oopsie daisy doesn't quite cut it.
Yo, I've had those days at my job where like, I fucked up.
Yeah.
Whoa, has it never been to that level?
You know, I'm just going to say something too. I was going to say, I drove over that bridge before that ship hit it. I almost died. I fingered a woman's asshole and swear I touched the tip of a turd, says P.A. Cheddar.
That happens.
No, that's not the tip of a turd. He's talking about, I did that years and years ago. I can't remember
Touch a turd?
Girlfriend it was. No, there's like a, it couldn't have been a turd. It's a part of the asshole.
You just don't want to admit you touched a turd.
No, because
that's all it is.
No, because it was like
you can't admit you touched a turd. It was a hard, pokey turtle head turd. You touched a turd.
I don't think so.
You touched a turd. Leave it to the turd's head, right? Done that. It's a turd. Says trust cis trans am. Sounds like a name that we know about
it's turd. Really? Was that a turd? This was so long ago.
It's a turd.
I don't even remember what girl it was.
Turd. Everyone's saying turd. Turd.
Okay.
It's a turd.
It actually is a turd.
You touched a duty while it was inside of your girl.
I can't remember who it was.
Doesn't matter. It happened. You have that memory. Does it really matter who it was? Oh, what is that like? Are you reminiscing back to what it smelled like when you pulled your fingers out?
Honestly, it felt like I was touching the corner of a piece of paper. Like it was sharp almost. That's not a turd.
I don't think there's anything pokey inside of an intestine.
Balls and Wiener says, did you wipe the poo on her forehead and call her Simba? I had a gal shit on me, says No Pen 15 Fathead, and all of a sudden started feeling gritty, and then the smell hit. You hit a sharp turd, says Yul Gibbons. Yes. I guess that settles it then. Did you sniff your finger? No, I didn't.
No, yeah, he did. He was doing what he did afterwards. You were doing that right there.
I just got done fingering an asshole on it.
It was a turd.
I was like, you know what?
You poked a duty.
I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt.
How the fuck did we get to that? What the fuck just happened?
It was the Patrice O'Neal finger snapping joke that I wanted to talk about.
We were just talking about a boat, and then you're talking about a turd again. I'm like, what?
I don't remember.
I don't know either. That's the beauty of it. It just flows.
I can't recall. As though I was giving a deposition.
It was his prostate.
Mr. Nobody says it was his prostate. I'm going to let you laugh as long as you need to.
Sorry, that one was funny.
Feel good?
I'm good. Move on. I'm good.
My lost interest. My lost interest with a great point. Turd talk is organic. It really is.
Yes, very organic.
Oh man. Let's. So the guy from Not the Bee made a video. About what happens next with this Baltimore bridge collapse, because this is a very important bridge in Baltimore. A lot of shit.
Not anymore.
Well, it was. It's still important. You're gonna have to slalom that thing. There's a lot of little metal icebergs sitting down there. But it was an important thoroughfare in Baltimore. So what does it do to the city as a whole? And the guy from Not the Bee, for some reason, has the answer to this.
Collapse of the Francis
on the
Scott
screen.
Key Bridge.
You missed the
and
click.
What in the heck it means for you?
Oh,
all right.
Hey, look at this.
There's nothing.
So if you missed it, the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore was destroyed by a cargo ship that lost power last night. 2 people have been rescued from the water. Crews are searching for others, including...
Dude, it's like the high is 50 degrees. The low is 28 this time of year in Baltimore.
Yeah.
If you got those 2 people out of the water, great. But anyone you didn't get out of the water, they're done.
6 construction workers and others who may be in submerged cars under 50 feet of water. And as of Tuesday morning, the 26th, the tide was coming back in, and those efforts were going to become more difficult as the day went on. One of those 2 people who were rescued is currently in critical condition. USA Today reports that this has brought the port of Baltimore, a major port in the United States, to a halt. At least 40 ships are now more or less trapped inside the port. According to Reuters, at least 30 other ships planned.
Dude, how big of a dick does that guy feel? The captain of that ship? Like, if he walks down and there's like aid people handing out soup and like other ship workers are there and they're just staring at him like,
Right, but that boat was too tall to go under it. Was that a bridge that actually like tipped up?
I don't know.
Because that boat looked taller than what it would go under it. Did it not?
I mean, it could be perspective. I don't know. I mean, it had to. It was there for a reason. It had to be able to get either under that bridge or that bridge goes up.
Or they said tide was coming in. Maybe it's a tide thing. When the tide's how much does tide go up? And down?
I appreciate that you look at me as if I'm going to be able to help you with this.
Yeah. Why am I asking you?
Yeah.
Why do I? Okay.
It's like looking at Leonardo DiCaprio and What's Eating Gilbert Grape, and you say, "Explain relativity to me."
I'm as retarded as you. I'm asking you.
I don't think E really equals MC squared.
Can I pet the rabbits, George?
Hey, Aaron, be smart for me. I just squeeze out a shit and walk away. Tried.
To arrive there. They will likely have to reroute shipping to other ports on the East Coast, said Kevin Lindman, a professor and supply chain expert at Pennsylvania State University.
Supply chain.
However,
says the chain.
That was not the supply chain.
I saw it. It was on the screen.
That was not the supply chain.
chain.
That was just a chain for the anchor.
Why? The fucking bridge was on top of the boat. Why was the anchor down?
You know, for safety.
Good.
Safety first. Well,
no, maybe it could fit under.
Yeah,
no, it would have additional demands on these ports, and shippers may not be able to access U.S.
So the power went out.
Markets as efficiently. One critical question is, can the other ports handle the products that were destined to Baltimore? Here are a few quick stats
the power turns back on
about the importance of the port in
Reverse!
the state of Maryland. The port's
smoke.
private and public terminals handled 847,158 automobiles and light trucks in 2023. The
That's
most
fine.
of
We're
any
not
US
selling them
port
anyways.
for
The economy's shit.
13th straight year. Talking about supply chain issues with cars, how is that going to affect things? In 2023, the port ranked first in the nation handling automobiles, light trucks, farm and construction machinery, as well as imported sugar and gypsum.
Well, it's probably going to take a little hit in those rankings. Port's going to be a little more wide open once they get that bridge cleared out. No pesky bridge to deal with anymore.
Right. They'll get a pathway cleared. It'll be fine.
They
will literally pull the metal out of the water and have a pathway cleared for the traffic in no time. That's how it happens.
Yeah. We'll see. I mean, I don't know anything about ports and shipping and anything else. Here's where my experience with the Baltimore bridge thing starts and ends. Goes like this. Holy shit, that bridge just got hit by that ship. There. That's what I know. The rest of it's shipping and everything else.
Mine is London Bridge is falling down. That's the extent of my knowledge of shipping and seeing a ship hit a bridge.
Dropkick Murphy Oil Soap says Steve C was driving. The boat was full of seamen. Los Federales says...
Turn the lights off so he can suck their dicks.
I'll tell you all why that's funny. I'll tell you all why that's funny. Because Steve C is the captain of the ship. He can just go and suck somebody's dick if he wants. Or he could turn the lights off in the individual room that he's in and just suck the guy's dick. But for some reason, when Steve C had to suck all those guys' dicks, he had to turn off the lights on the whole ship.
So he could suck all the dicks.
He could suck all the dicks. My goodness. Los Federales says, first time watching, reached for the lube but grabbed the icy hot by mistake. Oh, that's too bad. That's no good. By the way, guys, you are, $40 into tomorrow's goal already? You knocked out last night. You knocked out today. So we're going another hour and a half. We're going until 10 tonight. Because Matt's
got a long night ahead of me.
Matt's so generous with his time. Now we have something.
Enough is enough.
Hey, I agree. Enough with this fucking show. I have something that you guys might be interested in.
Oh.
Are you familiar with Steven Crowder?
I know of him.
Yeah.
I know he's a man, allegedly.
Oh, thank you. Steven Crowder.
Yes.
Back when he was louder with Crowder and it was in its prime and Trump was running for president the first time and he was firing on all cylinders. He was on his way up. He had a co-host.
Really?
Or a producer, whatever you want to call him, called NotGay Jared. This little thin, waif-like guy. And he was a guy who kind of humanized Crowder a little bit because he seemed a little more humble. He seemed like a little more likable than Crowder was. And then he quit.
Yeah.
He quit, and Crowder made him sign an NDA that lasted forever.
Forever.
A forever NDA. Well, then a bunch of shit started coming out about Steven Crowder.
Mm-hmm.
And people started going to this NotGay Jared and saying, hey, man, can you confirm any of this? Like, is he the way he is? And NotGay Jared couldn't say anything because he had this NDA for this severance package that he got.
Ooh, so he got paid.
I don't know. This video is going to make that less clear than I thought.
Good. Glad to get some unclarity.
So now the guy's name is Jared Monroe.
Uh-huh.
That's NotGay Jared. And he worked for Crowder for years on the way up.
Wait, does he gargle come like the other guy then who says he's not gay?
Who, Crowder?
No, the guy you're arguing with tonight.
No, Crowder gargles come, in my opinion.
Okay.
Without admitting he's gay.
Oh.
But this NotGay Jared, that was Crowder's line. That was his joke. Ha, ha, ha. Got it? Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, anyway, Jared Monroe is now deciding that he's going to try to speak up.
Okay.
Now, he can't say specifics because he'll be sued and everything else.
So he's going to say things, but he can't say anything.
What he's going to do is he's filing a motion in court to repeal the NDA so he can talk openly about this guy because he says there's abusive, fucked up shit going on.
Okay.
And if I read between the lines of what he's saying, I think I know what it is.
Crowder fucked him in the ass.
Not far.
Oh.
Not far.
Okay.
So this is NotGay Jared.
Uh-huh.
Crowder's former producer, sort of breaking his silence.
Okay.
Enough is enough.
And it's time for a change.
This can't go on any longer, and as the famous saying goes, sunlight is the best disinfectant. So, here we go.
I actually said that once when I was too lazy to put rubbing alcohol in a child's wound. I said, leave him outside. Sunlight's the best disinfectant. And then people ran with it, and I was like, guys, it's not true. Like, disinfectants are the best disinfectant. I was just lazy, and the kid was going to be fine. It was a paper cut. Fuck. But people kept leaving open, gaping wounds out in the sunlight thinking it was going to help. It all festered. What was I supposed to do?
Currently being legally abused and intimidated into silence by a former employer. This has been going on for a while now, and it simply cannot live in darkness for another day. But I am asking for your help to fight back. First, some context. In late October of 2023, to my surprise, I was served these papers. A cease and desist from my former employer.
Crowder.
Threatened severe legal action in the form of a lawsuit and demanded I cease communications with my friends.
So apparently what was happening was Crowder had just let a bunch of staffers go.
Uh-huh.
And those staffers were texting with Jared.
Yeah.
Now, Crowder is the kind of fucking lunatic who finds out that these people are texting with other Crowder employees and wants to see their phones. Yeah, he's a fucking Looney Tune.
Yeah, that is fucking crazy.
Do you remember the videos he had of his wife?
You can't have a... Yes. Yeah.
This kind of paints him in like an even crazier color than that. Because
so you couldn't have become friends with a coworker and then continued to talk to that person after they were...
because the two of you will talk about your experiences at Louder with Crowder, and technically your NDA says you can't do that. So Crowder then sues to see these people's cell phone records to stop them from talking to their friends about Louder with Crowder.
But don't you have your own... Like, how can he...
Because what he does is he buries you in a legal case that you can't afford. And you have to go to court and get a lawyer to defend yourself. Even though he can't make you do that, he can go to court and ask, and then you have to fight it. Our court system is so fucked that...
You don't say.
In civil court, you're guilty until proven innocent. So, like, if a guy goes, I want to see his phone to see if he's violating this NDA.
Yeah.
And instead of the court going, well, you have no cause, get the fuck out of here, the court goes, well, we're going to send a thing then that asks him to do that. And if he says no, he can come to court and fight it. And then a judge will decide if he has to do it or not. And it could be the most open and shut thing in the world where the judge is clearly going to say no, but your lawyers spend hours on it. They end up going to court over it. They end up preparing papers for you.
Why at that point do you need a lawyer? Why can't you be served that and be like, okay, cool. No, I'm not. Yeah, I'll show up in court and I'll tell the judge, I don't want to do this.
You're probably right.
And then what's the judge going to say? At that point, it's still in the judge's hands, whether you have a lawyer or not. The judge going to be like, wait, why do you want to, why are you fucking with this guy?
Yeah.
But couldn't you do that on your own if it's that stupid? If it's that fucking mental?
Maybe, but then Crowder has lawyers. Sorry, I'm gonna get up here with my pink pants.
You got some fucking pink hot pants there.
I certainly do. They're capris now. I like to roll them up.
This is so fucking disturbing.
But then Crowder has lawyers who want to enforce this NDA, and they insist to the court this NDA means that they can't talk even on text about this shit. And then the judge will have to hear them out and make a decision.
You can't have a private conversation about your experience you had somewhere with somebody.
I think you can. But if
I would think the fucking First Amendment says you're not going public with it. You're having a private conversation.
And I agree with you. But Crowder is the kind of motherfucker who goes to court just so he can get you in there, spend your money, and then finally just relent.
Well, then somebody should uncrowder Crowder.
I mean, they're trying.
I mean, fuck him.
The scare tactics of cease and desist are generally to intimidate, isolate, and eventually devastate.
I mean, not really. I got a bunch of them. I got one hanging up on the wall. I got 6 others from radio stations. You can kind of wipe your ass with them if you're not doing anything bad or against a deal you signed. Or you can just kind of shut the fuck up and move on.
Yeah.
Because it's not worth it.
Like most cease and desist, it also demanded that I swiftly provide them written certificate of my compliance. I did not. In the same delivery, I was also served these papers.
I don't like it when people do that when they don't show you the papers.
Right.
They go like, these papers. I'm like, dude, you didn't have to switch papers. Those papers look like the other papers because you're just showing us the back of them. You don't need to make a show of it.
Rule 202 petition from my former employer. You can look that up on the internet. I know I had to. These documents were filed with the county court of my former place of employment, demanding that I be subject to an oral deposition under oath for an unlimited amount of time where they were free to interrogate me on pretty much any private matter that they chose.
So Crowder's going to take this guy to court because he thinks he's texting with these recently fired employees. And he says, I want your phone. I want you in for a deposition, and we get to ask you whatever the fuck we want about anything we want. And like, he does this. He files these motions with people and then tries to get this passed through court. And if it doesn't, it still drains you of your money because Crowder's a multimillionaire.
Yeah.
And it made me think, like, this guy's poor soon-to-be ex-wife, like, what's she going to go through for court? Because Crowder is kind of the bitch in his relationship where he's going to spend all the money to go to court and do all the bitchy, shitty, passive-aggressive things.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Also in this petition.
I don't think Crowder cross-dressed all those times because he thought it was funny. I think Crowder really just has bitch tendencies about him.
For discovery, they demanded that I turn over documents of all communications with more than a dozen of my friends, an unlimited amount of unnamed persons in any form and over an unlimited period of time.
So basically what Crowder was asking for was, you have to provide me all the conversations you've had with these people plus any other people I think of. Now, that to me is the definition of a fishing expedition.
Yeah, a little bit.
If you have any information that he's saying certain things about you, then provide that and maybe you can get some stuff.
Kind of sounds like some things that were requested during what I think it was called discovery of a certain thing I went through lately. Fishing.
I did not. Now, I did not for a few reasons. Number one, I have seen how this employer handles legal issues, and I knew that once I opened the door to legal abuse, it would never, ever be shut. This is how they operate. In fact, I'm not the only one who's a current victim. My former employer is exploiting the legal system to abuse others right now.
I think that might be a reference to the soon-to-be ex-Mrs. Crowder.
No.
No
way.
I'm going to go ahead and guess that Stephen Crowder.
I think he's referring to Crowder's cousin.
Crowder has a cousin who's a shitty author?
I didn't say that.
I didn't know that.
All in the darkness, fully knowing that the fear and risks it takes to speak up. This kind of harassment at the hands of the powerful isn't just designed to financially ruin somebody. It's designed to cripple their soul. Now, I wasn't about to put...
That's... Kid, I got some advice for you. Lose your soul. They can't hurt it. Tell that soul to fuck off. I don't need you anymore. I'm broken. And then nobody can touch it, my boy.
Soul doesn't do you any good.
Yeah. What are you going to do with
this? What are you need that for?
What are you going to do with a soul? Fuck a guy in the ass, you mo?
My family on embarking upon a journey down that road.
That road for Crowder? The Hershey Highway. He's gay.
Number 2, I was not about to allow the privacy of my personal life,
Number 2.
the trust I have with my friends, and the real relationships I have with them to be violated in such an vindictive and abusive manner. It simply was not going to happen.
Imagine, now, this guy's been gone from Crowder's show for 5 or 6 years, I think, at this point.
Oh, wow.
5 or 6 years, and Crowder's like, I still want to see your phone. I want to know who you're talking to. Are you talking shit about me? It's like, imagine being such a lunatic, narcissist, sociopath.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Crowder's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
100%.
I received the latest article of legal harassment on Friday, March 22nd, 2024.
Again, 5 to 6 years after this guy was done working for Crowder, Crowder's still, you talking about me? You talking about me? Don't you be talking about me. I don't want you talking about me.
Move on! Stop projecting and move on!
But it makes me want to know what this guy knows, because if Crowder is monitoring this guy's communication this much, Crowder has to be one fucked up donkey, yo.
Yeah?
He's got to be a pretty messed up dude.
After months now of litigation exhausting even the court with relentless amendments to their Rule 202 petition, my ex-employer was finally awarded their request for my oral deposition and any document of communication with my friends that they believe may provide any avenue to sue me or others. As it stands, they await my forced cooperation. I will not. I will continue to fight. Now, here's the big question, is what was their entire reason for this harassment and the basis for their claims?
That's what I want to hear. Why the fuck is Crowder so interested in who you're talking to and what you're saying this long after he's been fired?
These documents. An NDA.
Oh, I thought it was going to be Crowder's AIDS test. Shit.
Some more context. I signed this separation agreement, an NDA, containing a strict and very broad non-disparagement clause many years ago. I voluntarily left my job after deciding I could no longer put myself or my growing family through the toxic and abusive work environment I had endured for years.
Now, we've heard over the years that Crowder is a terrible boss.
Yes.
He takes his employees, he makes them walk his dog and make him a baked potato at random times. There's like accusations that he makes him do he pulls his cock out and shit, and like he does really weird gay stuff. There's a lot of accusations that Crowder's not a normal boy, as it were. So it makes you wonder, why does a guy who think about it. Why does a guy who goes on the air for hours a day, says all kinds of stuff, talks about all kinds of things, reveals all kinds of personal information, why does he make people who work closest to him sign such overarching permanent NDAs where you can't talk about anything you saw or did while you worked there? It's got to be because there's fucked up shit going on.
Way more than what you're hearing. Yeah.
Right. And I believe most of it would involve Crowder doing quasi-gay things. That's just where my brain goes.
This place was and is to this day a workplace rife with sexual misconduct, degeneracy, and aggression.
All right.
So Crowder's a bit of a mo, and he's doing some weird shit, and he's also bullying people. I mean, I hope this guy wins his case and they can get this NDA lifted, because I want to hear what the fuck this guy has to say.
Right.
I want to hear him get after it. I want to hear him go, listen, you want to know what a piece of shit Crowder is? This motherfucker one time. There's a rumor that they were driving to some event and Crowder put his dick on this guy's shoulder. Now, I'm sorry. That's not I resign from my job and I'll sign an NDA. That's I'm going to beat the shit out of you for doing that.
Yeah, but I mean, pretty impressive. You can flop your dick on a shoulder.
If you put your dick... I didn't say he did it from 2 rows back. He's probably just standing right over him and just whoop.
Yeah, that's...
The things I saw.
Cool. The things he saw.
Done to me and the things
dick on a shoulder.
I witnessed my employer do to others were disgusting, shocking, and utterly indefensible.
Please lift the NDA on this motherfucker. He's teasing us too much. I need to know what the fuck Crowder's up to. Because it's going to confirm so much shit for people like me.
Uh-huh.
I might watch Oh, shit. Nightwave's going to start at 9. I want to see Mersh's take on this. I want to see Mersh watch this. And I want to see what Mersh thinks. Because Mersh always has really good takes on Crowder.
Yeah.
And he always kind of calls it about Crowder before anything happens. So I strongly encourage you at 9, even though we're going to be on for another hour, to watch Nightwave if he's doing this NotGay Jared thing. Because this guy is laying it out there like he's bubbling. And he's like, oh, you won't believe the fucking shit that this guy does. It's degenerate. It's indefensible. It's disgusting. It was so bad that this guy had to take a decent job and leave.
Yeah.
He had a growing family. His wife was pregnant. He had to get the fuck out. This guy was such a pig. Yeah. I need to hear these stories. Lift this guy's NDA.
I have the receipts.
Oh, shit.
This all took a serious toll on my personal health.
Especially his tonsils.
To the point near the end of my tenure, the work environment had become so toxic that I had to be admitted into a heart hospital. And after many tests, I was ultimately put on anti-anxiety medication. This condition was something new to me. I had no history of it prior to my employment there and have never been treated for it since.
Think about that.
Divorce does the same thing.
Oh, you pussy. I just used tears and alcohol like a man.
Oh, there's plenty of that, too.
They're trying to kill me. My cousin was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Mine
too.
But with this guy, imagine how bad a place has to be. That not only do you go on anti-anxiety medication for the first time in your life because of it, but once you leave, you don't need the anti-anxiety medication ever again. That's how you know it's not all in your head. That's how you know you can't get through it with like goosefraba and breathing and shit. Because, hey, what caused it? Working here. What cured it? Not working there.
Yeah.
Well, then I think we can narrow down what was causing the anxiety.
Uh-huh.
Now, when I decided to resign, my wife was pregnant with our firstborn child.
Well, no, she wasn't pregnant.
Wasn't born yet.
Yeah, it wasn't your firstborn child.
It was your first unborn child.
Yeah.
Well, no, we don't even know that.
Yeah,
it might not have been his first unborn. It was just your wife was pregnant with an unborn child.
Your wife was pregnant with your first child. It wasn't born yet.
Yeah.
It was a terrifying position to be put in, but I absolutely knew that I could not be the husband or dad I was called to be for them in my current state. Something had to change.
That would be funny. Like, we all want to hear how gay Crowder is.
Uh-huh.
We all want to hear what a monster Crowder is. But we still want to reserve the right to call you a weepy bitch.
You can fucking man up and provide for your family.
I couldn't let Crowder's dick be on my shoulders, so I abandoned my job and I put my family in hardship because Crowder wanted to dick touch my lips.
And if I couldn't change my work environment, then it was time for me to remove myself from it. I was fully aware that willfully resigning would mean I would forfeit any sort of severance. I trusted that God would provide.
Wait. Oh, God would provide. Can we...
You want to stop with God? Two divorced guys going, all right, quit talking about God. He doesn't care.
Oh, boy, is that a touchy subject. Oh, is that a touch? I got some rants on that. Anyways, let's move on with this.
You know what you should do when you start talking about stuff like that? You should definitely pour whiskey into a glass. That definitely makes.
What are you
look
talking
healthy.
about? I don't know what you're talking about.
What I had not anticipated is how much it would cost me to quit. This is where my first experience with legal abuse began. Starting from the day I delivered my notice of resignation, I was put on the phone with company lawyers, and the good cop, bad cop coercion campaign to get my signature on an NDA was well underway.
Imagine what a fuck you are that a guy comes in and he goes, hey, man, give him my notice. I got to get out of here.
Yeah.
And immediately you sick lawyers on him and go, sign this fucking NDA. Make sure you never say anything about anything you saw here.
You can't just go, all right, Matt, cool. You know, this ain't a fitting place for you. Great. Enjoyed it while you worked here.
Right.
Thanks for all your effort. Best of luck, bud. Yeah.
We'll replace you, but you think you can stay on and train your replacement a little bit, and then you can take off. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Not like, hey, I'm leaving in 2 weeks. Yeah? You better sign this fucking NDA so you don't say anything about anything you saw here, motherfucker. You're like, Jesus.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking shady.
You know you're doing fucked up shit when as soon as someone says, I'm going to leave, you go, okay, go talk to legal about the NDA. It's like, whoa. Okay, first of all, if you have a boilerplate NDA written, you're already fucked up.
Yeah, it says
you're
a lot.
You're a weirdo if you're like, here's our NDA. You're like, you just have one of these ready? That's odd.
I was told many lies throughout this process. I immediately hired my own legal counsel, and by the grace of God, understanding my predicament, he even agreed to work for half of his normal rate. Even so, the legal fees immediately began to pile up.
Yeah, lawyers are not cheap. Like half your normal rate is still
worth it.
What I meant to say was, it's worth it. It's expensive,
but it's
frustrating. You cry a lot. They're not going to stop until I'm dead. But it's worth it.
My former employer and his attorney argued I could not work in media anywhere in the world. And most certainly not in the United States for 2
What, is he going to get a job producing in India? And they're going to be like, oh, so this Crowder guy is a giant asshole. I did not know that. God. Crowder is a piece. God, he's such a fucking dick.
You worked for me for a few years doing a thing. You can never fucking work ever again, ever. You can't earn money for your family. You have to be poor, live on the street, and your kids are going to die.
What a vindictive little cunt.
What a fucking asshole. Fuck him. You know what? I hope his chest fucking ends up still collapsing onto his fucking lungs. That lying motherfucker. That wasn't even for a real thing, I bet. It was just a fucking, I want to puff my
cosmetic.
chest out.
Yeah, it was definitely cosmetic.
Yeah,
100%.
I want to be fucking big chested, look fucking tough.
I agree with you.
Fuck you. I hope that backfires. I hope it crushes your fucking lungs, punctures them, and
you hope his chest turns into
die.
the Francis Scott Key Bridge.
Yes. Yes.
But no, he's a piece of shit. But why was Landau allowed? Remember Landau shit on him when Landau left Louder with Crowder? He went on Kumia's show. He started talking shit about Crowder and what a garbage human being he was, and like the Dave shut the fuck up light and all that stuff. Did you ever hear about the Dave shut the fuck up light? Yeah.
Oh, I heard about the shut the fuck up light.
Oh my God. Like when Crowder was on a rant, nobody could talk, so he'd hit the shut the fuck up light.
Yeah, it's right there.
I don't have
one. Yeah, you do. That's why I stop talking sometimes.
No, when that lights up, you'll see it just forms the shape of a swastika and shoots across the room like a disco ball.
2 years. This is not because I involuntarily signed some sort of non-compete in my original employment agreement. It was because they decided a non-solicitation clause that was in said original agreement would retroactively be interpreted as the broadest and strictest non-compete one could draft.
No, a non-solicitation clause means either you can't solicit someone else for a job or they can't solicit you for a job, one of the two.
Uh-huh. So how do you get a new job? I'm confused.
Not work for Steven Crowder.
And then find a job.
And then you go find a job.
Oh, okay.
They told me on my Twitter account, another potential lifeline to future work, which I had owned and been the sole manager of since 2009, was to be turned over to them on the argument that it was somehow their intellectual property now.
I hope you didn't turn it over. I hope you didn't give him your Twitter.
You asked something similar to that?
Oh, yeah, and then I quit. But he had already quit, and they were trying to take this stuff from him. I don't understand where they had any leverage. You're quitting.
Yeah.
They're like, sign this NDA. Fuck them. Don't sign it.
Yeah.
Leave. I guess they could say you're in breach of contract if you still had time left. Then serve the time on your contract and then leave. But like signing an NDA when you're already quitting, just go, no, fuck you, I'm leaving. I'm not signing this NDA. Yeah. If they're not going to make you sign an NDA when you first sign up, certainly don't sign one on your way out the fucking door.
No shit.
Hey, we'll give you a bunch of money if you sign this NDA. No, because my ability to talk about what a piece of shit you are is worth more than, 10 grand or whatever it is.
Right.
Presumably to keep me from working even further, my former employer even tried to claim my personal production equipment, gear I had owned for years prior to working there, as company property.
He's just a vindictive cunt. That's all it is. Crowder is just a vindictive cunt. How dare you leave me? This guy has abandonment issues. That's why with his wife, remember when she said, I'll leave, I'll go get groceries, he goes, well, how does that affect me? Now I can't go anywhere. What if I want to go somewhere? It's like, you're being a dick to her already, bro. Let her leave. Jesus. Oh, he is a bag of shit. And then somebody wants to quit, and he's like, don't you text anybody about me. Dude, if you have to tell people don't text anybody about me, you're probably doing some shit that you need to fix.
Uh-huh.
Usually if I've ever told people, like, don't say anything about this, I'm about to say something fucked up.
Yeah.
If you're like, hey, don't tell anybody about this, but I fingered my own asshole last night, and I kind of liked it. Like
touch the tip of the duty.
I touched a little duty. No, as we learned earlier... apparently that wasn't a woman, and I grazed a prostate. Yeah.
Yes.
Producing every receipt to validate my ownership, a vicious lie that I stole from the company was born and disseminated by my employer. By the way, breaking their side of this bogus mutual non-disparagement agreement.
I'm starting to get the idea that Steven Crowder might be a little cunt.
I'm going to go with he's a giant cunt.
Oh, okay. Well, I was being conservative.
Yeah. No, don't be conservative with this.
Sorry about that.
I have those receipts.
I just thought Crowder would like that if I was conservative.
As well. All I simply wanted to do was peacefully leave.
Isn't that the greatest? That's divorce, too, by the way.
You don't say.
That's divorce in a nutshell. What Jared Monroe went through was a divorce. He was the guy in the divorce. Crowder was the bitch. Jared went, and this is every divorce, or at least everyone that I've ever heard of or experienced. Where you go, I want to get the fuck out of here.
Let's just go our separate
I
ways.
want to hang out with my children on my time.
Yep.
I want to get away. I want to have some sanity. I want some peace. No. And then the other party goes, I'll make you fucking pay for leaving, you motherfucker. And you're like, I literally just...
No, you got that wrong. I'll make you pay for me wanting to leave you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a dish. Nobody ever.
That happens too. And then you don't get your kids on your time. You're going to have supervised visitation.
I didn't know that.
Yet. Yeah. Jesus. Oh, yeah. I'm going to take everything from you.
They really get vindictive, and it's like, if you would look in the mirror once in a while and realize that it's fucking you.
I'm so not happy with myself. I don't want you to ever find your own happiness ever.
I'm sorry, was that a dictaphone being played back to me while I write my autobiography? Sorry about that. No, but it sounds like Jared's going through a divorce.
Uh-huh.
Where he's like, I just wanted to peacefully leave. And they're like, let me see your fucking phone. Who are you saying shit about? What are you saying about me to other people? And it's like, you don't want to see my phone. It ain't good. I mean, it's divorce. Here's the weirdest part. When you go through a breakup or anything like that, and I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say any of this specifically applies to me.
Uh-huh. I wasn't either. I was just,
but
throwing
when
out
you
examples.
go to your people and you talk a bunch of shit, because that's what you do.
Yeah.
You give the other person that grace. You go, well, yeah, you get to talk shit about me to your people.
Uh-huh.
But when they're so psychotic that they try to go to your people and talk a whole bunch of shit about you, like let's say I broke up with a girl 20 years ago.
Uh-huh.
And let's say that girl, out of nowhere, just started telling my family members that I tried to R-word them.
Okay.
And that would make you so furious that you'd be like, I want to destroy this person.
Right.
But ultimately you go, no, they're just trying to get your go. They're just trying to fuck you up. That person you broke up with 20 years ago, you would hate them forever. You'd never want to talk to them again.
Right.
But then maybe they'd say something like, "Oh, it's not a big deal, just got a little, just got a little crazy." And what do you do? It's like, no, we're not like friends, where you get to go. No, I hate you forever now. Like you're a piece of shit for doing that. Like, if you want to talk shit to everybody that's on your side of things, that's part of quitting your job.
Yes.
But when you go over to the other person's people and you go, "Give me all your cell phone records, let me see what you're saying about me," that's an obsessive fucking crazy person. And I relate to Jared here.
So do I.
Because I appreciate Jared going, "I just want peace, leave me the fuck alone." Never in your life. If you're in a position like Jared, and I've been in a position like Jared. I've never.
No, I've never. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, with an employer.
Oh.
Yeah, with an employer.
I just realized there's a name on that folder that's very familiar.
Do you like him?
Oh, a lot.
He's great, isn't he?
Oh, fucking the
best.
I've never been in that situation, though.
That's true. Very level-headed, not like a panicky fucking, very cerebral.
So that just caught me off guard. Sorry.
But yeah, when you're going through a breakup, I have it out for the same reason you do. But when you're going through a breakup like he is with an employer and whatnot, and you go
break up with an employer,
and you go, "I just want peace," and the other person obsesses, it's like, well, at least you just hope that the whole world sees who the damaged person is.
Yes.
And they don't always, but sometimes they do.
Yeah.
It was clear by my employer, though, that this was not only unacceptable, but that I needed to be punished for doing so. Being bullied on each of these terms, and many more, fighting for my basic freedoms to leave and provide for my family, immediately sent me into legal debt. I did not want to sign anything, mind you. But the negotiations with my former employer left no question that without a signed NDA, my guaranteed silence, I would undoubtedly be harassed well into the future. No matter if there are future claims against me for where I worked or what I did or what I said were legitimate or not, it didn't matter. It would cost me thousands and thousands to fight back. And they
literally all this guy wants to do is go to work.
Yeah.
He wants to go to work, and this former employer is so obsessed with how he might look and what this guy might say that he's going to stop him from working.
I kind of feel like this guy would have left the whole Crowder thing and just moved on with his fucking life. Would have got healthy.
Not said a word.
Not just fucking moved on.
Right.
Done his thing, supported his family, and been happy.
I know this. When I get away from toxic people,
yeah,
I just want to be away from the toxicity.
Yeah, you don't want to.
And when I get away from the
diving back into it,
and when I get away from the toxicity, I find beautiful young, blonde non-toxicity in my spirit.
Yes,
and I want to cling and hold on to that non-toxicity for the rest of my life. But toxicity that you went to get away from goes, "Oh, so you're saying I should come and destroy all of the beautiful things that you've built and try to kill it?" And no, you should go live your own toxic life. You have
figure out how to be not toxic.
You have a whole new thing to go be toxic at. Go do that and live your toxic life for the both of us. I want to go over here and do non-toxic.
Sometimes though, those toxic people don't have a new thing to be toxic at. Because
then I pray for the non-toxic people who find themselves in that.
Because they can't move on. So they have to keep being toxic towards the thing that they were always toxic about.
That happens from time to time. I feel for people who live through that currently at the moment.
I knew that.
So do I.
I had to make a deal with nothing but a small savings account and my last paycheck. I had to accept the deal I could afford.
Small savings account. Somebody's bragging.
He has a savings account. Holy shit, he's doing good.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Whoa.
Oh, did you mean dwindling retirement and checking accounts?
It's very important to note here that
I got to buy groceries this week.
Couldn't wait 5 more days to go to that dentist appointment? Just had to...
Where is it? It's here. I was not paid a single dollar for its consideration. which brings me to what you might be asking next. What was the reason I did sign this?
Right. Why did you sign this? Why didn't you say, fuck you, I'm quitting, I'm not signing this?
And again, as a man with his first child on the way, the small victory I got from it. The primary reason I signed the NDA was for a small carve-out in the non-compete clause, which allowed me to freely seek employment using some of my skill sets at another specific company.
So, you signed an NDA that let you not talk about this guy forever.
And only work for one?
And they let you talk to one company about working for them. Dude, you fucked up. Look, I'm sure Crowder's a piece of shit and he's an absolute demon to work for, and you didn't know that going in. And I empathize with you there. But you handled this remarkably poorly.
At least I could feed my family. That provision, however, was a lie.
Weird. You mean the untrustworthy piece of shit you were not going to work for anymore because he'd cause you to go on anxiety meds because he was such a demon, didn't keep his word? You fucked this up, dude. I want to feel for this guy.
Yeah.
Because I want to hear him trash the shit out of Crowder. But he's also really stupid. Not even like in hindsight. Like in the moment, he was stupid.
Yeah, spineless.
And upon starting my new job at the new said company, I was giving another one of these, a cease and desist.
Really? Oh, you mean the vindictive cunt ex-wife employer that you had? Followed you to the next thing that made you happy and then attacked that and tried to destroy it because they're miserable with themselves, Steven Crowder was? You don't say.
You know what you got to do? Cut him out.
I hate Steven
Tell
Crowder.
him no. Tell him no. You know what? No. You don't. No, just stop. You're not getting that. You're not getting. I don't owe you that answer. Right. Fuck you.
That's what you say to all the Steven Crowders out there.
Yes, the Steven Crowders.
I do have to give Steven Crowder one piece of respect.
What's that?
If he wrote a book, people might buy a copy rather than just never buy it and then claim that he's an author. Steven Crowder would never do that. He's got more honor than that.
And was promptly, unlawfully terminated from that position.
Wow, so you're saying that after you got out of this toxic relationship and tried to get free and start a new untoxic relationship, the toxic person tried to stick their nose in it and destroy it for you? Wow, that person would be the biggest piece of shit who ever lived and deserves only terrible things to ever happen to them their entire life if someone ever behaved that way. Now, if you don't believe you behave that way, I'm certainly not talking about you, so I don't need to hear anything.
No, not at all.
If you are a piece of shit who tries to destroy beautiful things because you're a toxic asshole, then I'm talking about you.
Yeah.
And you have to then admit that. Or don't. But that's where I'm saying this guy's kind of dumb.
Uh-huh.
And I have life experience that maybe helps where this guy didn't. But like if you meet a toxic person, they're going to keep trying to destroy you because they're unhappy with themselves. They're going to follow you around and try to take shit from you.
Yes, they do.
Don't sign anything.
That's what they do.
Right. Don't sign anything they give you because they're a demon.
I added thousands more to my legal debt trying to fight back. My wife was very pregnant by this time.
My wife.
A financial safety net for groceries and a baby crib, much less a legal fund to file a countersuit. I simply had to let it go, trusting God had a plan.
That's always a great idea. This guy's fucking dumb. I mean, I want to like him, and I'm sure he's a nice guy, but like you're dealing with an operator like Crowder, and you let him walk all over you, and you put yourself in this position. I mean, you were really a sap.
I know he's a nice guy, but you can't rely on God in a situation like this.
No.
You gotta say, you know what? Fuck that. I'm gonna use the devil. I'm gonna fuck this guy in the ass.
No, you know what you need? A good Jew lawyer. That's what you need, not God. You need a good Christ-killing legal counsel. Legal counsel?
I don't know.
To that point, I want to say that
I've had 3 beers and I had nothing to eat today.
Oh, good job.
Because it's been snowing and I've been doing shit and I didn't want to go out and it's time to go grocery shopping. I could have some chicken
You didn't
patties.
do laundry because you're in pink sweatpants and you didn't eat.
I did laundry. Laundry's done. I got to fold it.
You just chose to wear those amazing
I haven't folded the laundry yet.
But I'm happy to report that he did have a plan, and what was intended for evil, God used for good. And it took me years to pay off my legal debt. But the story of God's faithfulness in my life became a very large part of my testimony.
Oh, well, fuck me. I'm wrong then.
Oh, no, wait until he gets to the rest of it.
Oh.
God definitely dropped this flat.
I'm just so grateful for the opportunities that he gave me. And,
yeah,
it's a story for another day. But back to this. While my supposed non-compete expired after 2 years, unfortunately, the most egregious part of my NDA, the part that silences my free speech, has no expiration.
Why did you...
I've been watching that slowly teeter longer and longer, waiting for it to
I've
fucking
been moving
fall.
that but with my aggression?
Yes, you have.
I've just been moving that off the printer with my
It's been drawing towards you.
So I've just been pounding on the table and that just moves? Yeah. Holy shit.
It's fucking amazing. The offering plate with the trophy, the trophy statue thing in it, tipped off the printer.
Why did you sign it?
Because he's an idiot. Because God likes
While
to make
NDAs are
hurt.
classically used to protect trade secrets, unfortunately, in the entertainment industry, they are too often used to protect disgusting, unlawful activity and many forms of abuse. We see examples of this all the time.
Looking at you, Harvey Weinstein.
Powerful people and their attorneys routinely use NDAs to silence victims in order to remain powerful people.
Now, I'm not a powerful people, but at the same time, if an employee, like employees have left here, I've never asked them, hey, sign a thing that says you won't say bad shit about me. Because for two reasons. One, I don't do anything egregious enough to feel embarrassed about what they might say. And two, I'm human. I probably have done some things that suck and that are shitty and that people go, oh, yeah, Aaron, sometimes he gets really pissy and cunty.
What was that thing when I left radio you made me sign?
That was a promise to suck my dick whenever I ask for it. And by the way, 10:05.
Someone's dick's getting wet. It ain't mine.
Free speech matters.
Ooh.
Matters a lot to me, and that's not just a t-shirt slogan.
That might not mean much to you, but it does to me. So say I'm a middle of the road, ain't got no show. Used to work on Crowder, now I'm an average Joe.
It really matters. And these kinds.
But I'm not Brittany Griner, an NDA signer, and I can't say shit about my boss. That might not mean much to you, but it does to me.
Kinds of NDAs right here, stemming from this, are unquestionably unconstitutional. I will not live with the burden of this unconstitutional NDA over my head for the rest of my life, especially when information I have can be used to aid other victims escape their own abusive situations, which is the context for which this former employer feels they caught me breaking my agreement. Let me be clear, what I'm afraid of is legal harassment in perpetuity, not the truth. Only one side of this ordeal is spending a fortune to hide truth and punish anyone who dares speak up for themselves or other victims.
Crowder. Oh, wait, he can't answer that. That would be funny if someone went, you mean Crowder? And he went, yeah. Oh, fuck.
Do you know the mental, like, fucking energy that goes into keeping... He's grabbing papers and papers. He knows what papers he's grabbing when he's talking about certain... All these fucking different forms and stacks of papers and different things. They're all individual things. And this guy's like, oh, I have this one, I have this one, I have this... That's a lot of shit to keep track of. That's a lot of energy. This poor motherfucker
has been tortured.
Yes.
Yeah. He's been tortured.
Yes.
And it's crazy how much I relate to him.
I know. It's like your weird autism with, I know this actor in this movie who said this one fucking line. You fill your head with fucking nonsense like this dipshit.
Well, I will not give into
It's making me feel better about my situation.
Good.
Harassment by my former employer. I have to recognize that this process has already become unbearably expensive. Not only because of the general expense of the legal process, but because my former employer has seemingly unlimited wealth and resources to gleefully spend.
And your parents apparently horribly mismanaged your grandmother's finances, and you were kind of hoping that would get you through.
Right. Weird. Crowder's rich.
Punishing powerless people. I tried to handle legal fees on my own these last months, and The fees have already reached the tens of thousands of dollars with no resolution in sight. Unstopped, this type of legal abuse could go on for years and years and quickly escalate into hundreds of thousands of dollars as I fight to protect myself and my family. I cannot put my wife and my children through
My
this.
wife?
Not again. I cannot be bound to an unconstitutional NDA like this forever. Protecting my family.
Yeah, if you keep bound to this NDA and keep costing you this much money, your wife's going to be bound to the NBA, if you know what I mean.
Nah.
Only means finding
a black guy.
Yes.
Tall. Strong. Probably big cock.
Path that doesn't leave us in financial ruin, and we are simply out of funds, and I have no other option but to ask for help. I'm asking for donations for 2 reasons.
You'll just spend it all on booze.
I mean, can you blame him, though?
Right?
I wouldn't.
I used to work with Crowder. I think that would be a better use of the money,
I used to work with Crowder. I just need to get drunk and forget it.
Just need vodka because they can't smell it at my new job.
Number 1.
Is that true, by the way? Can you?
No, it's not.
I was gonna say you still smell like alcohol.
No, it's no. I've smelled vodka on people at a job.
1, obviously, to help with the financial burden I've already accrued with this legal matter right here. That's taking care of. That matter is priority number 1.
That's
as I'm
number
going
1.
Further and further into debt with each passing day. The second reason I'm asking for financial assistance, is to proactively address my unconstitutional anti-free speech NDA, which is the basis for all of their claims against me.
I love you, and I want to see Crowder go down as bad as anyone else does. But why the fuck did you sign it? Like, you want to fight this thing now and you want people's money. Like, now you're asking for people's money. Yes. Like, when I ask for people's money, I go, I'll do a show. If you love the show, here, I'm begging you for your money so I can keep doing the show. Blah, blah. Look, I want Crowder to be called an asshole. I want to hear all the terrible stories about Crowder. I do. But if you're going to ask me for the money, I have to ask you, why the fuck did you sign this thing in the first place if it could end up getting here? Like you've said, you've watched this guy get vindictive before. You've watched this guy be a piece of shit. Why did you trust that he would be cozy with this NDA or like cool with this NDA where you wouldn't have to fight it like this? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, at the same time, I felt like, what the fuck am I going to do?
I hear you. And you also go, I never thought they'd be that fucking crazy. I thought they'd leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah. I gave you what you fucking wanted. Can't we just move forward with life?
And it's just more. I hate you. Vindictiveness. Fucking inability to move on. More. That's Crowder.
I can't let go of any control ever in the future.
Crowder, right?
I need to control everything. Crowder, yes.
Yeah, that's Crowder says that.
Yes.
Crowder says things like, I'm insecure with my role, and I don't want to see anyone else have any success in that role. And if they do, and anyone who works for me ends up loving them more than I do because I'm insane, then I'm going to try and viciously stop that person because I'm a vile piece of shit, says Steven Crowder. Steven Crowder, I've heard, does that to his employees all the time.
I don't know why that one hit so close to home.
Oh. Did you work for Crowder?
No.
Oh.
Simplest resolution here.
That's so weird. I don't get it.
Would be for Max employee.
We have officially done the funniest take on this Jared thing that anybody's ever done. When Mersh does his might be better. But watching two guys like us do this.
You know what? No. I like Mersh, but come on, this has got to be the best.
This might be the best.
This is the
employer to release me from the NDA. Give me and my fellow ex-employees the same free speech they publicly champion for every other American. But I can almost get...
Wait a minute. Are you saying that Crowder's a giant piece of shit hypocrite who smiles in front of other people's faces while they talk about you, but then is a nasty giant piece of fucking dog shit when nobody's looking? I agree. I know that Crowder. The Crowder that smiles real big and tells people that they should have this right and that right, but then when nobody's around, that Crowder is a vile, evil demon piece of shit who doesn't mean a fucking word of it. That manipulative cunt named Steven Crowder. Yes, I get you. I feel you.
The Crowder I know, actually a lot of people saw very quickly for the true colors. That's the Crowder I know.
The Crowder I know is so mentally ill and so narcissistic.
We're getting back. Okay, we're on the
and
same page.
Sociopathic that I've actually seen Crowder operate in ways where they're manipulating people. And then when I was on that end of Crowder's abuse, Crowder was still trying to pull it off.
Yeah. But you didn't know it was happening at the time.
No, because Crowder's such a crafty piece of shit.
But I don't think Crowder knows he's a crafty piece of shit like he is.
No,
I think Crowder doesn't even know Crowder's doing it.
Crowder knows he's a crafty piece. I used to think that Crowder didn't know.
I think we've experienced two different Crowders.
Probably different eras of Crowder.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, different time
To you, that will not happen. I've already witnessed them spend unfathomable amounts of money.
Mine was CRTV Crowder. Yours was probably Blaze Crowder. That was it.
Got it.
Either way,
Crowders fucking suck.
Either way, if Crowder found a way to just disappear.
Oh God.
Really.
Oh,
love
so
it.
many people would be better off.
Money.
Oh God. Men, women, and children would all be better off if Crowder was
could
just
you imagine
out
how
of
the
the
children
picture.
could develop healthy?
If they weren't listening to Steven Crowder.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Steven Crowder is a cunt.
In other cases, to protect their double life and secrets. No more darkness.
I don't care anymore. Crowder.
That's why, beyond the current burden I face from my ex-employer's legal abuse, I will be using these donations to fight back and file a counter motion.
So that's
Good
basically.
luck.
Good luck. That always works well. Hey, whatever you think it's going to cost, add a 0 to it. I wish you the best of luck, kid. Trucker Brown's son's psychotherapist says, "Where is the goal at? I'm looking to give." There is no goal right now.
The goal is at tomorrow. How far into tomorrow are we?
We're
again?
$40 into tomorrow.
There we are.
But look, there's the links. There, you want to throw in a couple of bucks?
For tomorrow.
Throw it in for tomorrow. Why not?
Because that's how fucking good we are.
Yul Gibbons says, "This is the same
again.
link I posted above, plus $5 to play after this." Well, it's a long time after this.
We're still talking about how Crowder sucks.
Yeah, I don't see this link that you're talking about.
I don't like Crowders.
There we go.
I don't consider.
What's this? Oh, shit. Owen Benjamin realizes Steven Crowder is bisexual. Nightwave Radio. Oh, this was a classic clip. Oh, man. Yeah, there you go. Trucker Brown's son's psychotherapist. There's your PayPal and Streamlab and Venmo links.
You need another beer?
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds like a great idea.
I'm going to get you one. I'm going to piss, and I'll be back in less than 3.5 minutes.
Sounds good. Jake in the Hudson says, at Steel Toe, they make you sign a loaf of Wonder Bread. Yeah, and that doesn't hurt anybody. Doesn't hurt anybody. Crowder is a psychopath. I agree. Imagine doing this to someone. Someone says, yeah, try. I mean, look, man, try going through divorce. Women do that. They do what Crowder does. That's just, and I'm saying women in general. This motherfucker is grifting now. I liked him back in the day. Oh, Roots is talking. You think that NotGay Jared is grifting? I think he's at the end of his rope. I think this has cost him a fortune, and he wants this NDA lifted, and he can probably, well, I guess you're right. He can probably make some money off of telling Crowder's secrets. There are some things about what Jared's doing that I don't like. Like the whole, you signed this fucking NDA, you knew what it was, and you still went and, like, you still did this shit. Michael Franklin says he is a cuck, plain and simple. Kinda. Kmart Ready says, you mean Steven Crowder, not a woman. Yeah, exactly. Steven Crowder. Thank you, buddy.
Gentle. I gently set it down that time.
What's going to be open when this is over? I haven't eaten today, and I'm going to eat some shit.
I don't
know.
There's a holiday down the street.
I know. I don't eat holiday.
You can go get a ham and cheese sandwich and throw it in their microwave.
I'm not divorced.
Or a truck driver.
Yeah.
It's a truck driver meal right there.
McDonald's is, I love McDonald's. I know other people don't like McDonald's. I love McDonald's. I do.
Find a Subway.
I like it.
Taco John. No.
Taco John's is solid.
Pizza. Lots of pizza joints open, right?
Not feeling pizza.
I get fucking Taco John's then.
Not feeling Taco John's. I just had it the other day with the kids.
Is there an Arby's won't be open.
Arby's on the east side, bro.
What the fuck? No, there's an Arby's No one fucking cares. Moving on.
Von Kaiser with $10. Thank you very much, buddy. $50 into tomorrow. Hey, if you guys want to knock out tomorrow's goal, I'm not against it. We're $300 away from tomorrow. I mean, that's a lot. Kmart Ready says I'm starting to like Steven Crowder more than I ever did before. Kmart Ready also said I'm starting to think they might not be talking about Steven Crowder. What are you talking about?
Wait, what? Clearly, we're talking about Crowder.
Fuck you talking about?
Yeah.
Hawk Not Top Gun says McD's was good in a pinch when it was cheap, but fuck, $4.50 for a double cheeseburger. I hear you.
Calm down, peasant.
I hear you. Ewell Gibbons, the Toe Boys Discord. Did you kick Lemmy out of there? Could you do that? Could you eliminate her from that Toe Boys Discord?
Oh.
Because I never got involved in Discord. I think Discord's gay, but if other people like it, I'm not going to stop them from doing it. So they created it.
I don't do Discord. I don't understand what Discord. I don't know.
Ewell Gibbons
you
says
just go there and talk.
Okay, yeah, it's like a chat room, right?
Like from 1996.
That's kind of what I think.
They get AOL chat room.
Right.
Okay.
I don't get it. Ewell Gibbons says if anyone wants in the Toe Boys Discord, message me on X at RealEwellG. If I recognize you and you're cool, I'll send you an invite.
Well, cool. I'm cool.
Awesome.
But I don't really want the invite because I don't internet a lot.
I do want to see what Mersh is doing right now. I want to see if he's doing the Jared thing.
Okay. Maybe he's talking about us and how cool we are with our Crowder talk.
He'd fucking better
as we
be.
Talk about Crowder and how vindictive he is. Oh, this fucking asshole. He's talking about us. Oh, fuck you, Mersh. Talking about us.
That's not it.
I want to be on your podcast on another podcast. That'd be fun.
I'm gonna send Mersh.
Look, I'll give you the short and skinny of it, and I'll drop the link. You guys saw this earlier anyway.
Tell them we're here.
So,
we're
couple
cool.
things we learned. Couple treat things we learned. I'll just summarize it because otherwise we're gonna be here watching it, and it's, we get it. We've been talking about this shit on RTC for 7 years. Go back to the original Canadian Psychopath clip that we did years and years ago.
Oh, God, I'm not going to put my fucking...
We've been calling out Crowder for 7 years.
I know, but I don't want to put my shit on
It's been about 6 or 7 years since Jared got separated from...
Now read my shit,
take it out.
Get
rid of it. Okay, now I can put it back.
We heard rumblings. We found out
rumblings
shit
on
through the
Rumble.
grapevine, and we were one of the early shows that were like outing.
Come on, we're watching your show. Read our shit.
And all the other bullshit.
Why has he got fired? Like, is he...
Do you have a Stanley Cup? What the fuck, Mersh? Thank you, Von Kaiser.
We always wanted to expose that shit.
Come on.
The fact that they've treated him like this shit.
Do the thing.
The fact that
we sent you the
I'm
stuff.
just shocked that it actually confirmed. Even like it's even worse than we thought. Basically, like the shit that was confirmed. The more I could fucking
anything.
See, like I don't agree. I think Jared's. Like, I'm disappointed in Jared because it's like, you now told us the thing you signed, and that's fucking retarded. Like, not even in retrospect. Like, if someone offered that to me immediately, I'd go, no.
And they're one of the most brutal companies in the history of entertainment when it comes to enforcing shit and having
read
like,
my
really
thing so I can
Come on.
leave.
Aaron paid
the
money.
best they do is it's fucking, what? 90 days. 90 days.
By the way, Nightwave Radio on Rumble. Go follow Nightwave Radio on Rumble.
Time he went to work for people, they got a cease and desist.
Mersh!
I don't know what kind of fucking
read my
sick,
shit so I'm not
crazy,
just sitting
like,
here watching your show.
Ex-psycho girlfriend. Like, this just confirms also that he's gay.
Ex-psycho girlfriend also confirms he's gay. Ex-psycho girlfriend. So we're right.
Yeah.
Steven Crowder's a gay guy.
I like that. That's a good take.
I tried to warn Owen.
We're going to play that clip in a second,
long
too.
fucking time ago. What's up, whiny girl?
Oh, he's going to read my chat now? Oh, whiny girl's the cat.
Fucking cat squawking.
Shut up, Marge. All right. But, I'm going to have to shut the door.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry.
Is he a crazy cat lady?
Sorry, guys. We'll be back in a second.
No, you
what
fucking
the
guy.
Fuck?
All right. We'll see what Mersh is doing in a little bit. God damn it. Oh, look at Dead Game going Inception V. Oh, there's people from the Steel Toe chat in there like Dead Game. Hey, you know what? Here, hold on. Copy. I'm going to put it in my chat. Mersh's show. Give him, hold on. Give him money and mention Steel Toe. There you go. There's the link right there. We're going to go watch Mersh together.
Okay.
We're going to all go watch Mersh, and we're going to see his take on the Jared thing. And I want to see all Steel Toe people in the chat. I want you guys all clicking on the thing, and I want you talking to Mersh.
Technical difficulties as his cat is squawking.
Yes.
I'm so glad I don't have pets.
I want to see that.
I'm so over pets.
I want to see that Rumble chat fill up with Steel Toe people. There's Kitty History. Hey, a Kitty History reference. Oh. There's Dead Game. Hey, Dead Game. How you doing, buddy? Come on. I want to see our audience in that Rumble. I know Rumble chats are harder. Why is that? Why are Rumble chats more difficult? People always say that.
I don't know.
You know, I say Rumble chat's harder to do. So everyone go over to rumble.com/c/Nightwave Radio. Go watch Mersh and tell Mersh that we're watching.
He's back.
Oh.
You like flop down. I'm like, I'll pet you for a second.
MSO is there.
Oh my God, I'm shutting the door. I can't do this right now. Somebody's asking when the Owen shit was.
NotGay Aaron
years
sends his
ago, man.
regards.
So early in the fucking Owen is like, spiraled and then bounced
Thank you,
back
Taste Fairy Ielto.
twice by now. So
Where is
was Aaron.
Chuck Norris Gun Club? Then?
But Crowder has the vindictiveness of like a gay guy or a woman.
Yule Gibbons, Aaron's has a
very,
gun to my
very
head and is forcing me to give you $5.
psychopathic.
Please help.
The fucking
2 losers from Steel Toe sent me. Steel Toe is watching you. 07. There's the Steel Toe people showing up in the chat.
I think in my younger days, I could have been a little like vindictive like that, but not to that level.
He's got to look at the chat.
Yeah, but Crowder's gay and vindictive.
Another great fucking tweet that we saw, and I'm excited for tomorrow. There is a countdown.
Everyone say hi to Mersh. Don't be a dick.
There it is. Gerald Morgan.
What the fuck is
guy from the Crowder crew?
Optic Nerve says, what the fuck is Steel Toe? You traitorous son of a bitch, Optic Nerve. You rat bastard.
Fight like hell with your pregnant wife shirt. Which I was going to wear today, and I was going to wear it tonight in celebration, but I literally just watched it.
Do the thing! Do the thing we want you to do.
I'm wearing clean clothes today.
Luke Wilson with $20 says, you mentioned people wanting to beat Crowder's ass earlier. If I see him ever, when I yell out, hey, Crowder, it ain't going to be to shake his faggot hand. Hi, Mersh from Steel Toe Podcast, says Tone Low. Read them. Steel Toe Bottom, he said I had to come
let me
here.
see. Andy has bad taste for 10. It looks like they've recently released some.
Mersh, please tell me you're not in bed with Steel Toe. He's always looking for a catty woman's angle of attack. April from Steel Toe is looking hot today, says future bassist.
Okay.
What? Oh, he said motherfucker.
This is actually.
I'm not the motherfucker. I thought I was the motherfucker.
No, yeah.
What a great choice.
Oh, he's gone through some chat stuff now.
Bravo.
This came from his chat.
Gun to my head from Steel Toe, says Tone Low.
English? No English. I'm out of English.
More like Steel Toe, says Jim N-word. God damn you. I just want him to acknowledge us and I will leave.
Yes.
You mushy motherfucker.
Huh? I will leave in... we're done in 20 minutes. I just want him to acknowledge us and I will leave.
And not speak any motherfucking English.
All right, hold on.
English, motherfucker.
This is amazing.
Everyone in the chat, I put the link in there.
Andy
Say
has
hi to
bad
Mersh.
taste. Nobody's going to top that today.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are.
God, I was so hesitant.
We're gonna top it.
So hesitant to.
We're gonna top it.
To click it.
I'm hitting like on this video.
People that are autistic that watch this show.
We're autistic.
Unironically send
that Baltimore bridge sure got the boot today, huh? Says Helgi. MSO writes fag show.
From The Wire. Why did I?
No,
think
write
that?
nice things. Send Mersh nice things. We like Mersh.
Steel Toe Morning Show.
Yeah.
Aaron from Steel Toe. Fuck him. He's an idiot. Says, no, we are still on the air for a bit. Wanted to hear your take on Jared after we did it because you are better at it and call this shit. I mean, there's nothing to call. I believe Jared's. I mean, I know. By the way, thank you, and I know you're kidding. But who gives a fuck about my take? My take, though, is seriously.
I wasn't kidding. That was my genuine take.
Crowder might fight this, but he's gonna lose.
That was my.
What's best is that he's gonna
genuine
lose
take, you dick.
This is Crowder, and I've used this clip before to summarize.
Ken of the North, one of ours, coming in there with $5, says, "Hope you didn't hate my Mersh parody of the Crowder training video." Huh? Future basis, Nightwave has never had so many retards in the chat. Hashtag steel toe. I love that was my genuine take. I love Mersh's take.
Like somebody's always going to take care of him.
God damn it!
Nice fucking house. They're always going to have a nice car.
He thought I was being facetious. I wanted to hear his take because it's good.
They're not going to die alone and poor. But
give me your number, Mersh. I want to call in.
Either Crowder.
I got 20 minutes left in my show.
Does he have it? And gets these little judgments.
No, of course he doesn't. He doesn't want the retards that listen to us calling in.
But he's going to lose. He's going to lose his fucking.
He's going to move on.
He's going to lose.
He doesn't care about us.
No, my own theory stands.
Like shit about us.
Once you get big enough, you'll always even shrink.
The Night Daddy's too big for steel toe shit.
You're always going to have a certain.
The Night Daddy's too big for our horse shit.
Yep.
You ain't getting my money. Says your content is now stream sniping. No, we've been on for over 2.5 hours. We're good. All right, Steel Toe's watching. Hey, shit. All right, go watch Mersh. Honestly, go watch Nightwave. It's a great show. You'll love it.
And they were like, I know I'm fucking dead tonight.
Aaron wants to call in, Mersh. Make it happen. I've had too many beers.
There's a few of those that are like,
yeah,
I'm here, nigga. My sword and shield is yours. Where do I go? Let's do this.
I got your back. Let's fucking do it.
What else we got?
But overall,
what else we got?
The shrinking, like Ben Shapiro, Jeremy Boring, Steven Crowder, Glenn Beck. These are all people that just want to constantly expand. And
you know what? He's too good at what he does. He can't be rattled.
Grow and
not that I'm trying to rattle him.
And all this other shit, right?
The thing is, like,
they're never satisfied.
The problem is, like, he's focused on doing his show. And I'm sitting here like I'm sitting here like an ex-girlfriend going, why won't he pay attention to me and what I'm doing right now? Why won't he do what my show needs him to do?
Wait, are you being a Crowder?
I'm being a Crowder right now. I'm being a little Crowder cunt. This is what I'm being.
Oh, boy.
He's sniping because his show lacks content. I'm not sniping. I'm tributing. I told him.
Oh, my God.
I wasn't being sarcastic. I'm taking.
Can two shows be friendly with each other without trying to fucking mooch off of each other? That can happen.
Now I'm taking it down.
Fuck yeah.
I was trying to be friendly, and now people are misinterpreting it.
Yeah.
Now it's no fun.
Yep.
Can't even do his own show. Co-host is trash. Come on, Aaron, step it the fuck up. You ain't getting my money. This has been such a fun show tonight.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna let you ruin it.
You ain't getting my money? Go fuck your mother.
Sen Rhino says sometimes stream sniping happened.
Stick your finger in your mother's asshole and touch her duty.
The prostate. Steel Toe got a lot of fans because Royce was stream sniping Steel Toe on Daywave. That's very true. Vince says the Steel Toe Mersh Alliance could move mountains. I was talking to Mersh and Royce. I congratulated both of them on their live event this weekend. And they were both like, oh, you guys got to come out for the next one. Because I know that Rakeda and I were talking about going there. Yeah. Rakeda was going to get Dick Masterson to go.
Yep.
And then Nick and I were going to bring our wives because we all fuck each other.
Yes.
And that's important.
Yes.
All of them lovely girls.
Yes.
Nick and I both with our problems. We're not lovely. Nobody's going to describe Nick Rakeda as lovely, and nobody's going to describe me as lovely. We're both passable gents with our own problems.
No, one person did. Your buddy Gino.
I'd fucking die for Gino Bisconti.
Called you a tall drink of water.
Can I tell you right now?
Yes.
I love you. I do.
Okay.
I'd fucking die for Gino Bisconti.
That's fine.
I love that man.
I'm glad you're not that gay for me.
I've hung out with him 3 times in person in my life, and I'm like, I'd fucking kill for this dude. 100%. And that's probably a mental illness.
Gino's pretty cool.
But
not gonna lie.
Gino's a good one. All right, he's not gonna talk about us.
No, he don't give a fuck about us.
But anyway, yeah, they were both really nice when I said congratulations on their live event.
Good.
They're like, you guys should come to the next one. And we should. Absolutely. We should go see those boys. How many cats does Mersh have now? 14? I think 26 was the latest.
Everyone needs a hobby, I guess.
You want to watch? I got news stories, but really I don't remember what they were because I prepped them hours ago, and who gives a shit? And we've got 15 minutes left in a 3-hour show. By the way, thank you guys for all the generous contributions.
Well, you got to carry out the last 15 minutes. You can't be that fucking asshole.
Of course.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, Salty Cuban Cracker just followed us on Rumble. What a fucking guy. All right, let's go ahead and do this thing. YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, X, if you're watching the show, hit like, subscribe to the show. We appreciate your, your shit. Helgi says Aaron would choose a free buffet over Bisconti. I didn't say I wouldn't die for a free buffet.
Yes.
I just said I would die for Gino Bisconti.
Oh, there's that guy.
All right. Oh, yeah, let's watch the Owen thing first. So this is the moment that Owen Benjamin realizes that Steven Crowder is bisexual.
Oh, okay.
And this was organized by Mersh years ago on Nightwave. Let's check it out. Somebody sent this in. Roots Calhoun. Yeah. Roots sent this in.
He paid for
Crowder wicked. I think he's a fucking cowardly pussy. I'm angry about him though, but I don't hate the guy. He's got a good heart.
I have an idea.
Yes.
Instead of shoveling the rest of my driveway, why don't I take the Tahoe? It's in 4-wheel, and I just go zoom, 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 and just flatten the fucker out.
I literally did that to my driveway last night.
Did you really?
Yes.
Is it satisfying?
Oh yeah. You get lined up perfect, and you just flatten it all out nicely.
Yeah.
And then you just got, because I don't have a nice, see, I'm a poor person. I don't have a concrete driveway like you. I just have dirt from the alley, like into my backyard. So if I take a snowblower, all I'm doing is throwing rocks and dirt into my fucking yard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just pack it down. And you know, like last year when we had snow all year, I did that. The first 2 snows, you got the nice hard base. Now you got a layer of nice icy stuff.
I'm doing that.
You do that, you'll be able to get in and out of your garage easy, and then it'll just melt because it's spring.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Just pack that shit down. Be like, look, babe, I shovel when she comes home. Because I'll be squished down.
I like that.
Yeah.
But that's what we're doing. Dude, I haven't eaten today, and I'm almost 4 beers deep. I'm feeling a little fucked up. I got to eat something. I got, after we watch this Owen thing, I got to see what's open because I'm really grateful. You guys actually, the other reason I'm,
you don't got frozen pizza or something?
We got like chicken, we got normal kids food in the freezer. Like the kids like chicken tenders and chicken patties and fries and tater tots. And that actually sounds fucking good right now. I got some bread. I got some buns. Nigga, let's make some chicken patties.
Dude, don't tempt me with a good time. I had macaroni and cheese and grilled cheese the other night. And then the day after that, I had...
Dude, macaroni and grilled cheese. Just do it all, like put it all in the sandwich and
I
grill
didn't think
it.
of that.
Dude, make mac and cheese, put it in the sandwich, grill the sandwich, grilled mac and cheese.
Yeah.
With bacon.
What the hell did I have? It was dinosaur chicken nuggets, French fries. There was something else. God damn it. What the fuck was it? I can't remember what the third one was. It was just childish shit. That's what me and Grinchville eat. We just eat children's food.
Our kids, they'll like good stuff. Like if I ask them like, the oldest is old enough where we're like, hey, you did something really well at school. Pick your dinner. And she'll say like salmon or something.
Yeah.
She'll be like, she gets it. She understands what that means. Mm-hmm. You ask the 7-year-old or the 5-year-old, and it's like, Happy Meal, McDonald's. I'm like, come on, let's do something fun.
Cheese pizza.
Right, when the kids...
Not anything on it, just cheese pizza.
Like one of them, like the 7-year-old was Student of the Month last month. I'm like, whatever you want. And April and I are like, we're going to get to eat steak tonight. We're going to get something, real good, not some shit the kids like.
Yeah.
And he picked Domino's. So we had to eat Domino's, which I don't mind Domino's. I like pizza.
Yes.
But you're like, it was a trip to McDonald's meats potentially on the line. And the kid goes, oh, pizza.
What is the most resilient parasite?
What is this?
Bacteria?
Wait, what?
A virus?
I don't want to do
Crowder's
this.
gay? I don't know.
An idea. Resilient, highly contagious.
I've never seen Inception, by the way.
Neither have I.
Okay, good.
I have not.
I've seen Shutter Island many times.
Once an idea has taken hold in the brain, it's almost impossible to eradicate.
He's got a beautiful wife. They seem happy. They have to make kids. Be fruitful and multiply, not be fruity and blow a guy.
I love Owen. You'll never make me not love Owen Benjamin.
Everyone pump this up. If you can still speak in that chat room, push the Crowder bisexual angle.
Crowder said he was bi. No! How many of you guys are saying this right now? He's not bisexual. There's no fucking way.
Someone find me that clip.
Surprise me though. There's no way.
Find me that clip. Somebody find that video.
Guys, he's not bisexual.
It was episode 390 something of Louder with Crowder. I think this is it.
I'm afraid of mistakes that
This is it.
harmed others. I'm afraid that
I found it. 7:45. Here's what I'm gonna do right now.
I want to see.
Those guys gotta go. Like, that's the thing, is I'm not gonna kill these guys.
Everyone tell him to check his email.
Oh, here we go.
Convinced he's bisexual. Just from that image. Afraid of Mr. Hyde wearing his ugly bisexual head. That was a short face. No, I'm afraid. No, that's not. He's not. That doesn't mean he's bisexual.
Oh, he's panicking.
No. Crowder's so neat, and his hair is so coiffed. Jesus, please tell me the dude's not gay. Rogan? Recently? Man, they definitely sucked each other off.
Okay, that's
I mean, I'm now convinced that he's gay.
Oh, no.
So Owen now is a believer that Crowder's a homosexual.
I can't even do gay jokes right now. I'm so disgusted by Crowder. He's just never talked to me again. Like, that's not how buddies are. That's how gay guys are. I'm not gay, I'm bi. It's like, that's even worse. It means you're gay and a daywalker.
Gay and a daywalker.
Great. Oh, this is fantastic.
I might have to just switch over and watch Crowder. I mean, he's live. Fucking faggots. Where's Sven Computer? Can Crowder be verified as bisexual?
Oh, it's begun.
And by the way, shortly after this, Owen turned on Steven Crowder and started calling him a bisexual. So
fitting.
It worked. All right, what's Mersh doing? I'm watching
Not
Mersh.
talking about us. Calm down.
Yes. As Virgie's saying, keep it simple. Keep it simple. Here's the thing.
What?
I think that Steven's dad will probably... This is my
Talk about me.
He won't.
He's going to talk about
This isn't about destroying Steven Crowder.
Okay.
It's not about Crowder.
Fucker, kike, Shabbos goy, kike.
Shomer Shabbos? What?
The fucking, if you want to call him a faggot, find clever ways to call
He
him.
is talking about me.
We
I
just
told
saw
you.
this right after ROTC went off the air. We didn't know. We need to ratio these motherfuckers.
Oh, so he's not talking. Well, maybe he is talking about me. I don't know. Ken of the North, I saw you donated to Mersh on Rumble. I thought that was great. Those of you in our audience, like, I know our audience is split on Mersh. You should like him. He's a fucking really cool guy. He really is awesome. I love him. I think he's great. I want to go to, God, it's going to get gay in here.
It's just starting to.
I want to go to Florida and hang out with Mersh.
You've been rubbing my foot all night with your foot. I mean, it's going to get gay.
Ken of the North with $5 says, here's the Mersh parody of the Crowder training video. Oh, this one. Okay, yeah.
Oh, and it's quick, too. Perfect.
Okay, here we
go. To the point.
Some bad luck, boys. So you want to be Mersh's new...
Oh, wait, this is about Mersh. I thought this was the Crowder training video. Okay, let's check it out.
All right.
Cat rescue. We know you're excited to get off the streets, but let's go over some rules. Be camera ready. You're never not being recorded. Play for the green screen. Important reminder, Mersh could be anywhere.
Mersh, why?
God,
Don't
what the
do that.
fuck?
Don't do that, Mersh.
Be ready to interrupt the show.
He loves his kitties, apparently, huh?
He does, dude. He's a big cat guy.
Sometimes
He has a YouTube channel called The Bad Luck Boys, and it's
Yeah?
about his cats and him rescuing cats and shit like that.
What the fuck?
He's got a soft heart.
All right.
The fag.
Sometimes Mersh wants a whiskey. Sometimes Mersh wants 2 whiskeys. Sometimes Mersh wants 3 whiskeys. Some trivia time. If you're going to be on the show, what do you not show? That's right.
Speaking of whiskey, if anyone finds themselves ever hanging out with, if you ever find yourself friends with Nick Rekieta, I have some advice for you. If you ever need to make a liquor store trip, send him.
Oh?
I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because when you go, and you want to get your bottle of Basil Hayden, your bottle of Angel's Envy, not a bad bourbon.
Yeah. Okay.
You go, hey, Nick, what do you want? Can I get you anything? He'll be like, Weller 14-year cask barrel rose Merlot soaked barrel orange cask.
Oh, Jesus Christ. How much is that?
You'll be like, where the fuck am I going to find that? And you know what the thing is? You think that's your out. You're like, where the fuck am I going to find that? He knows exactly the liquor store you can go to find it. He goes, oh, this guy always has it.
God.
Son of a bitch. No, he likes, I like it because I'm the only person in any of my friend groups who have liked like good bourbon. But he likes better than my bourbon. So like, I like good bourbon. When I hang out with my friends, they go, dude, let's not get your shit. It's a little, let's get some Maker's Mark or something like that. Hang out with Nick and I go, let's get some Angel's Envy. He's like, yeah, if you want to be a pussy queer. You ever had Jack Sharkey's 1922 Barrel God bourbon? I'm like, I've never heard of any of those.
No,
words.
I have not.
It's Matt Scott McMasters. Jesus.
The good shit.
No, Mersh is a good guy. You guys got to like Mersh. If you don't like Mersh, you don't like Steel Toe. If you don't like Steel Toe, then I guess I can't really argue with you, can I? I really can't.
No.
I'm saving all these stories for the morning show. We only got 5 minutes. You guys don't get these. All right, what do I have? What's open for dinner tonight?
Well, you know McDonald's is.
11 p.m. Not very long. Holy shit.
Well, you got an hour between when the show ends to get to fucking McDonald's anywhere in town.
Okay, let's see. I'm guessing no.
There's one not that far away. It's you go down
Popeyes,
there and then
I
go.
know, I know. Popeyes is at 10. Shit.
Yep.
I'm guessing Byerly's is closed. Yeah, they're gonna close at 10.
What do they have there that you
Panera.
want this time of night?
Hey, do you want a sandwich for $47? Let's go to Panera. Oh, they're closed already.
Yeah.
Fucking old people.
Yeah.
Buffalo. I don't want to go order something.
Ooh, God, wings. Oh, I could. God damn it! Now I'm getting hungry. I already had.
Ooh,
dinner
they're
tonight.
open till 12 a.m. I could order and do some
Fuck it!
pickup.
I already had dinner. God damn it!
Yeah, who knows?
I'm busy. No, I can't. I don't have time. I'm busy after the show.
Rich S says, homie sniffing that mic. Dude, I'm a little tuned up. I'll be honest with you.
Is it me or you?
If it's me, I'm a little tuned up, so I am being unprofessional. You are correct.
I'm also, I have poor mic etiquette. I didn't go to broadcasting school.
I did.
Yes, I know. And
That's the shocking
your school
part.
doesn't exist anymore.
It really doesn't. They found out I went there.
Yeah.
As soon as that news article came out.
Closing the fuck down now.
I went, fuck this guy. All right, you talking about us yet?
No, he's not.
Joey Gibson.
Talk about me.
Richard Spencer. Chris Cantwell.
None of that is about me.
And it was like,
no.
But now, Steven, you're one of those flies, and you've lived a long
Although
time.
my super chat did get him talking about Crowder again, and he's still talking about Crowder.
You don't get credit for that.
Okay, fair
He'd
enough.
still be talking about Crowder.
Jeff Shepard says a Panera sandwich would be 1/3 of this month's profit. Skeezy says you should definitely drive. No, probably not. Don't say you're tuned up, followed by I'm going to go get takeout play. Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, order in pizza.
Old E-Rock says, I shouldn't say old, says you ran away from home, but now you're back. Yeah, we had to stay at the Rekieta's for a night or two.
Yeah.
How many nights did we? Well, we had the kids sleep over, and then we had to stay after that. So 2 nights at the
Back with the
Rekieta's.
best co-host ever.
Oh, just pussies and dicks swinging all over the place.
You just fucking spilt your beer. You can't not spill.
But I'm prepared.
Prepared would be paper towels, sir. That is a roll of toilet paper. That is for shitting yourself.
This was for blowing notes.
No, for blowing what?
And I just took the studio garbage. I took the studio garbage out today, so that actually worked out very, very well. E-Rock writes, nice spill, dick.
Yeah, I second that one.
Hey, shit.
Mm-hmm.
SH says, damn, you were so close. I really was. All right. People are right. If I'm feeling a little tuned up after 4 beers, I should probably not drive out and get food.
You think?
Yeah.
That's why I switched to 7-Up. I'm like, I've had enough.
Wow. Am I still okay to drive up and down my driveway and pack in the snow? Is that still okay?
How does that work if you don't go on the street?
You go on the street a little bit. Let's hope there's no cops, bro. Trying to avoid the fuzz. Eric says, this is why the sign says no food or drink in studio. I got it, every PD I've ever had. Chilino says, Aaron, when do I get my prizes? When April gets them mailed the fuck out. She has been very busy and very sick. It happens. I'm sorry. All right, we're out of here. A 3-hour show. We did a 3-hour show. Did it. And we got merch to talk about Crowder again.
All right.
You're in no condition to drive, but you are to order McDonald's via Uber Eats. Attaboy. MSO says, Mersh muted me. You were probably being a cunt, most likely. All right, guys, talk to you later. Are you coming back tomorrow morning?
I can't. I have a job, sir.
All right, I'm out of here. He's out of here.
I'm out
of here. April might be back tomorrow. We'll see. Talk to you guys later. Have a great rest of your night.
Fucking ice road.
How about you let me mute the mics first before you start saying racial slurs?